That'd be
Well,
great.
Michigan is now reporting 60%, and they're up, over 200,000 now.
Oh, let's see. Michigan, yep, 60%. He's a couple hundred. Yeah, he's 225,000 up. 85% in Wisconsin. He's about 150,000 up.
Yep.
Yeah. He's probably going to get Alaska. No question.
He always, Alaska always goes red.
Yeah, he got Alaska last time.
What's the popular vote? Where are we at on the popular vote?
I have no idea how to find that.
8 million for Kamala Harris, 65.6 million for Donald Trump.
It's close in Arizona right now.
So Trump is
like 0.5%.
Basically almost 5 million votes.
Yeah, let's turn Colorado
Wouldn't
red.
That would be fucking insane if he won the popular. When's the last time a Republican won the popular vote? It was Reagan, right? Reagan.
I think it was Bush on the second term. I think it was Bush in the second term.
Bush
I
won in the
don't
second
remember.
term?
I think so. Someone look it up, but I think he did.
Okay.
Fact check, Leo.
Yes, fact check me.
I mean, California's only 44% reporting. They've got so far 4.8 million for Kamala Harris and just under 3 million for Donald Trump. So double that. There's another 1.8 million votes there for Kamala Harris. Oregon's 64%. They're 200,000 ahead for Kamala Harris. So add another 150,000 there. Washington is got 40% left. They're 2/3 left. So that would be another, call it 500,000 for Kamala Harris. So what would that be?
George Bush did get the popular vote in
1.7 million.
2004.
All right, I just got off work, guys. I'll be back because I got to go through the tunnels.
West Coast alone, there's another 2.5 million votes for Kamala Harris to be counted if trends stay the same between Washington, Oregon, and California. More than votes for Trump. So expect that number to tighten a little bit, maybe. But then again, I mean, like, Texas is 90%. Utah's 50%. Montana's 20%. Idaho's 60%. Wyoming. There's a bunch of fucking votes still
Those are
coming
states with no population.
And
well, yeah, but there's those votes that are still coming in are going to be heavily for Trump.
in Pennsylvania, he's creeping up on 300,000 lead.
The numbers have gotten better. All I'll say.
No, he's at
90%.
I
Yeah, he's
just think
almost
if all the 180,000 Amish voted in Pennsylvania, that helps a whole lot. Keeps her from gaining any of those votes.
Yeah.
Yep. Wisconsin, he's still up over 100,000.
That's why they put electronic voting machines there so that Amish can't vote.
I wonder how close it's going to get on the vote in Colorado, because he's
actually
Harris is 300,000 ahead. It's like 1.3 to 1 million, but there's still 30% to report. So
actually, G-Webs, that's not true. The Amish can use the voting machines. They just can't own them.
Yeah.
Their voting
That's how
machines
it
have
works.
to look like a butter churn.
No. They can use the voting machines. They just can't own them.
So they can use electronics as long as they don't own it.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, don't they make those like plug-in fireplaces? With the wood around them.
yeah, they do. Have you seen the Amish forklifts that are like mechanical but horse-drawn or something? It's weird.
I bet they work phenomenally.
Yeah, I bet you they work great.
Yep.
I'll bet you they work after an EMP.
Yep.
I'm just saying they got some weird fucking shit.
Build like the Amish.
Can't use technology, except for this is technology from 100 years ago. So this was like cutting edge technology from 1910.
They can't use your evil technology. They can use their good technology.
Just the new technology is the evil stuff. That old stuff's good though.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
Yep, go for it.
Cool beans.
All right. So what are we not allowed to talk about on Matt's channel now that Matt's not here?
Well, for one thing,
Oh, let's talk
yeah,
about Venom. He loves it when we talk about Venom.
Yeah, Venom 3 is his all-time favorite movie.
yeah.
The best.
Oh, I'm thinking he doesn't like it.
No.
He almost ended a chat the other day because of it.
Oh, really? Wow. I really got to see this movie to see why.
It was
Yeah.
because we were talking about other stuff, you know, political or politics, and trying to keep it on guns and stuff like that too. And then what was it? Was it Jared? Was it you that brought
No,
it?
it wasn't me. It was JB.
Oh, it was yeah. It was him, and yeah, Matt just he got all fucking bent out of shape.
So we all started talking about Venom.
Yeah,
Pitty pack.
asking him to do like a full recap of his video he did last week on it.
Nevada is
He's like, "Fuck you."
75% reporting in.
Do what?
Nice. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
in the
Nevada's
chat.
up to 75% already. Holy moly.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
damn.
That's
That's
what it's saying in
quick.
the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
See,
a
they're
decent lead.
just fucking showboating. They're like, we'll
Well,
wait, we'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait. Now we're gonna win.
Drop. Bam. Full house,
Drop it.
bitch.
Drop it like it's hot. Squat like it's warm.
Yeah, Arizona's still at like 51%, but they had like a huge head start.
Don't
Michigan's
jinx
at
us, though.
61% reported.
We got to have a billion more people.
Wisconsin's
than
at
Nevada.
86.
Man, you got to remember, this is Nevada. They deal with electronic games all the time. I mean, that's their bread and butter out there. So
Yeah, right.
they can handle this. This is nothing for them.
Where's the Mason-Dixon line? Is that the Virginia, North Carolina border?
No, it's the border where Virginia, I think, Maryland is.
I mean, Nightstar created the line, so.
Yeah.
No, I didn't create that one. Okay, that's not one line I created.
The power line outside is sparking.
The power line outside
Okay.
is sparking.
Okay. The
Oh,
bottom,
shit.
That's not good.
the border of Maryland and Pennsylvania is the Mason-Dixon line.
What is
Damn
it?
it, Nightstar, you moved it again.
It's really just the bottom half border of Pennsylvania with West Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're north of
1780.
Mason-Dixon.
1763, all them states were fighting, so they sent some guy out named Mason and Dixon, I guess, to make that straight line. That's the bottom of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, 86.1% of the vote in on Wisconsin. And
Yep.
Trump is still leading.
Yeah,
Everybody acts
61%
like today's
in
politics are so bad.
Michigan.
Everybody acts like today's politics are so bad. Back in the day, they would just, like, states would take chunks of other states and just say, fuck it, and just take a big chunk of another state. And everybody was like, okay, I guess that's Tennessee now.
I mean,
Nevada's
isn't
got
that a big deal between Ohio and Michigan?
Holy shit. Nevada just started counting and they're already got 75.1% done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Pennsylvania he's got a 225,000 lead.
Jacob Boo said it.
Well, shit, Kingpin's out there.
Hope I said his name right.
Yeah, because I'm streaming to my channel now too.
Well, if my power goes out, you know why.
Alaska started reporting.
Yeah, well, we know Alaska's going to go to Trump.
Oh, I
They
know.
just now
Just-
woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like in permanent darkness there right now?
Well, it's not permanent darkness.
Permanent
it's just,
Aurora Borealis.
it's just like it's like overcast, more or less.
They all think they're on mushrooms all the time, so every time they go outside, there's lights in the sky.
Isn't there
Yeah.
like 3 months a year where the sun literally never rises? Aren't we
think
in the
so.
middle of that right now?
I don't know.
Well, they also have the time of year where the sun doesn't go down either.
Yeah.
So
But we're in the time of the year where the sun doesn't come up.
That's why a lot of people go crazy in Alaska.
That's where the vampires go, too.
Right,
Yep.
that's what I said. That's why they did that vampire movie that one time.
Yeah,
See, that's probably where they vacation. They go there. They can
Yeah,
party
it's
all
like
the
Florida
time.
for them.
Right.
So,
what was it, like 40 days a night or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
I think Angry left a while back.
Yeah, I kind of figured when he didn't answer.
Yeah.
Oh well, I did call him if I want to talk to him. I'll give him a call tomorrow.
He pulled a Duke and duked out.
Man, it's
Well,
been what? Oh, like
That's cool.
man, it's been like what 4 years since we did a 5-hour chat.
Yeah, I know, right?
Since the COVID days.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
and us being here.
Yeah. Yeah, that
You
too.
know.
Yeah.
Oh man, guys, this ain't got nothing on the old days of gun channels.
Oh no, no, no,
it
no,
would
no.
be on it for like 16 hours and stuff. People would just like take shifts running chats.
I know. What? I took some of those shifts. I understand that, Heavy. You did too, by the way. You took a couple of those shifts too. But the fact is that, we haven't had this long a chat since like the COVID days.
Yep. Michigan is up to 62% reporting, and Trump is creeping up close to 300,000 lead.
So PBS has Nevada up to 80%, and they've got Harris 58, Trump 48. So they got it going blue.
At where?
That was Nevada. I don't know if they're ahead or if they're just coming up with their own numbers, but
I don't know.
I can expect that for Nevada, though.
Trump is at 50.9%, and Harris is at 47.5%. So it's still Trump in Nevada.
I mean, like either way, how big of a deal is that, though, if it does turn blue?
It's 6 electoral votes, so.
Yeah, so if Arizona and Nevada go, that's 17 electoral votes for the other side.
Yeah, we don't need that to happen.
Right.
Hopefully Arizona will.
Right, but we'll keep
Arizona
Arizona.
and Nevada was blue last time, so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But I know Arizona could be easily flipped.
Nevada, well, I mean, it's sitting at like it's like 50% Donald Trump, 49.2 Harris, and there's only 51% of the vote in. So,
oh shit, that's still a lot of time. Damn.
Yep.
I can't believe they haven't called Pennsylvania yet.
Well, they get those trucks. They got to count. Sure.
PBS is giving Trump 251, so they're giving Trump something that they're giving Wisconsin, and that map isn't giving them Wisconsin.
Are they giving them Wisconsin?
PBS already gave Trump Wisconsin, yeah, so they got him at 267, and they got her at 221. So they gave her Arizona. Oh shit! Oh no, sorry. No, fuck it. They're doing one of those things where she touches the map and it changes. I'm not watching real. I'm watching fake. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I say whoa.
If you take out all the stuff that they haven't called yet, it's 251 to 220, 226. You look at the initial numbers.
Well, they say Trump is leading in Maine right now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting from. Okay,
he's leading Maine. Really?
Whoa.
I don't.
Yeah, but with like
not according
16%.
to what where are you guys seeing this?
Yeah. According to me, he's down 50,000 votes in Maine.
Leading report on Twitter.
Kamala's ahead in Maine.
Yeah, but Maine only has like 56% of the vote counted right now.
Dude, am I muted? Where are you seeing this?
I said on Twitter.
Well, Twitter's wrong.
Well, there's a lot of things on Twitter. I don't know where you saw.
Michigan, he's still up 240,000 votes.
No, I said leading report on Twitter.
Michigan's up to 63% reporting.
So now that Trump won, what policy do you hope that he fucking implements first when he gets into office?
The no jinxing policy, where you're not allowed to jinx people.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah.
Remove NFA. That'd be a good start.
Yeah, remove the
Well,
NFA.
how about
you know,
the
get
things
rid
that
of
he
the
said that he was
amendment.
going to do?
Full exoneration for everybody from January 6th.
That's
There
one
you
thing he
go.
said he would do. There we go. Here's the current electoral map. Right here.
Yeah. That's the correct map.
That
This
would be
is the
great.
non-cheating map.
After 4 years of what we got, this should be what it is.
Yeah,
Well, the
no
problem is,
shit.
though, you've got idiots that still
That
believe
rage reaction.
legacy media every freaking word.
Well, when 80% of the coverage of Kamala Harris is all positive and covering up for her bullshit and her lies and her lack of knowledge and her gaffes and her terrible fucking word salads,
Mm-hmm.
and 80% of the coverage of Trump is taking everything that he says out of context to the nth degree. Like what that guy from MSNBC was saying earlier was like, you're going to vote for a guy who's been proven to be a blah, 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 blah. And they just have this incredible, really long run-on sentence about things that are fictitious that only happen in the minds of the indoctrinated mainstream media brainwashed masses, because it makes perfect sense to them. It's like a dog whistle. Like they talk about dog whistles. They're the only ones who whistle to the dogs.
Yeah.
And those are the dogs that they're whistling to when they say words like, I don't know, I can't even remember what that guy said, but they've got the whole fucking spiel down of all the things that he's guilty of.
He was talking about like Trump's wanting to kill all his political rivals.
Yeah,
like, you
well,
never
yeah.
said any of that stuff.
One of
Something about a firing squad or
Liz
something.
Cheney in
Yeah.
front of a firing
He
squad and
said
put
that
9
Liz
bullets
Cheney
into her.
wouldn't be
Hey
such a
guys, have you
warrior.
heard that Trump wants to ban all your penises?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That all
Probably
came
been
from
trying to
because he said,
Thanks. I really needed that on my channel, Matt. Thanks.
He should probably ban Night Strike's penis twice.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I agree.
'Cause once
Because
it's
As
it's
far
so
as I
big.
know, Night Strike's channel has never had the word penis said on it before.
all right,
No.
Holy Market now has Trump at 99% and Kamala Harris at less than 1%.
This is the time to bet on
Ledon
Harris.
still said that Trump is up to 250.
Put it all in Kamala.
At least put $100 on her at this point. Right?
Yeah, you get $10,000 back if you
Worst
won.
that happens, like shit, we got to have bad gun laws, but at least I can buy a lot of guns real
That's
quick.
probably because of Alaska.
This is great. That makes me happy.
well, the firing squad thing where he's talking about they're lying about him putting Liz Cheney in a firing squad was like all from. She wouldn't be such a warmonger if she had to fight the war that she votes for.
Okay, they saying Fox News
Oh,
called
from that one, yeah.
Fox News calls Pennsylvania for Trump.
All right, we got to listen
Really?
to this diatribe again.
Nice.
Did they really?
Yeah, that's what it's saying. But I need somebody to bring up Fox News.
Bro, but then this shit's over. Okay, listen to this real quick, though.
Yeah, if that happens,
We
it's done.
still have an electorate, 70 million plus, that will be voting for a man who said he was going to assassinate for treason.
Assassinate for treason.
Never said that.
The chairman of the Joint Chiefs, because he didn't support him on January the 6th, who has said just in recent days he was going to execute Liz Cheney with a firing squad,
Liz
9
Cheney.
guns pointed and shooting at her face. A man who has said that he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like how they edited an interview. A man.
Did he say he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like the way they edited an interview?
I thought he said he was going to put 9 guns in the face of CBS for the way they edited the.
Yeah, well, that would make more sense.
Who said he was going to be a dictator from day one.
Yeah, because he was totally serious about that.
A man who
Said that.
said he was going to terminate the Constitution.
Never
I mean-
said that.
Wow.
A man who said he was going to use the army and he was going to use the National Guard on his political opponents.
And this guy's like, yep, I remember hearing all of this. I
Yeah.
do remember this part.
I literally could go on all day, and yet you talk to Trump voters and they'll go, he didn't say that. Wait, now I didn't hear him. And then you say, well, here's the quote, and then they'll go, yeah, he didn't mean that.
That's right.
Oh yeah, Fox News Twitter saying they're saying that Trump won Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
That is called PA.
Fox just declared Pennsylvania for Trump.
If that's the case, isn't it over?
No, it's not.
Well, okay, so he's at 247 with Pennsylvania. It'd be
will win Georgia, but
66
point is we are relying on that. The Associated
260, so you would still need 4.
In a significant way,
which would be Alaska, right?
266.
3, so then you would need 1
electoral votes yet
between
Trump.
Michigan, Washington, Arizona, and Nevada.
48.4 at this point, so he holds a significant lead. But Fox News
He'll get Nevada.
Trump will take the Peach State, the AP not at this point.
So he's remember Maine.
Yeah, they called Georgia.
The Maine's points are split up, and it's showing on the 270 website, 270 win. He gets 1 point out of Maine, and so that gives him the 270.
Yeah, you're right.
And we could pretty much call Alaska for him. So
yeah, Alaska's a given.
points.
Yeah, Alaska's for Trump. That's 3 points there.
So let's see.
Yeah, Pennsylvania's got over 200,000.
Oh shit! They just flipped Pennsylvania for him on 270.
There it is.
Shit.
There
It
it
looks
is.
like
Let's
he's
see if it's
already
switched
doing
over.
a speech. If you look,
Yeah,
at
we got to wait
his-
for Google to do it.
If you look at his deal,
Google ahead.
So they're going to test that hypersonic missile on his debate thing, right?
Why are you so fucking loud?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
why?
I'm on my phone.
Pull it away just a little bit from your mouth.
Yeah,
he's doing his speech right now.
don't
I
sometimes.
love you guys.
Like to.
Trump's doing a speech.
Yeah, he's at his. If you go flip, if you can find his, what do you call his
Is it his victory speech?
campaign? I think. Well, it must be. There's like a zillion people holding their phones up, and he
where
hasn't
is
said
it? On
anything yet,
YouTube?
but he's like about to. I'm watching another feed that's got it streaming. What would you call that?
Better.
His
It's on
campaign.
YouTube, Twitter.
It must be on
Instagram?
YouTube. I'm watching a feed. It says Fox. It says Fox. So it must be on Fox somewhere. He's not watching TV. I'm watching another streamer who's streaming it.
Okay.
But he hasn't started yet. It's like some kind of pre-made video, and it's like a lead up to it. But it's got all of his people at his. You're looking at it.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's probably the same thing, just a different camera.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Michigan's at 64%.
Dude, I seriously felt so shitty earlier when he was losing in Pennsylvania. I was just like, fuck, bro. Like, I physiologically felt like I was going to throw up. I felt like I was going to throw up. Dude.
Yep,
Wisconsin's at
Trump won.
87.
Yep, they all calling Trump won it.
Who?
The whole pregnancy. The pregnancy.
The pregnancy.
Yeah. The whole pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Yeah. Trump run the whole pregnancy, right?
Wow.
He is the father.
Right. It's 5 hours. It's 5 hours.
He is the father.
He won
Yeah.
the pregnancy, everybody.
Yeah, Maury Povich said that
You're
he's
running
the
on
father.
Again, Trump.
Congratulations, Trump, you're pregnant.
Resonated with
You are the daddy.
It's a boy.
It's Leo's.
or may have voted for Trump
It's totally Leo's.
Biden in 2020.
Yeah, fucking Google still hasn't called Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, they're at 91%. Trump is 220,000 ahead right now.
Well, they're waiting though for those 4 a.m. truck votes.
Well, it wouldn't matter.
Not if he wins Pennsylvania, it won't matter.
Yeah, 87%.
Well, Pennsylvania and one
reporting
or two other states, right? And then there's no way she can do anything.
Let the liberal meltdown begin. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Let's see those videos.
Yep, they're lighting their fires.
Well, I mean, he's going to win Alaska. If he wins Pennsylvania, then she has to win Wisconsin.
Even if he loses Arizona, at this point, he can lose Arizona if he wins Pennsylvania.
It is a right.
If he wins Pennsylvania, he can lose Michigan, Wisconsin, and Nevada.
Well, Wisconsin's at 88% reporting, and he's up
Hey, G, go tell them in
Like
Arizona to
175,000,
count votes
okay.
faster.
Yeah, they're going super slow.
It's like 51%, and it's been like that for like half an hour.
I think they stopped to have some fries.
Michigan's at 64%.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll begin again tomorrow morning. Yeah, I
Oh
gotta
my
get some
God,
rest.
fuck yes.
They'll probably went out for kale smoothies and stuff, so they didn't
Probably.
want to report on it anymore.
Some calamari, get the energy up.
Take a little time.
Have some soy milk in their coffee, make them feel better.
Some leftover pumpkin spice.
Makes everything nice.
Yeah.
Pretty sure pumpkin spice is going to be around until after New Year's because they're going to need it.
Oh, here we go. With 153% of the vote in, Fox News officially calls Arizona for Joe Biden. Oh, wait.
That's fucking hilarious.
I heard that Kamala won in Ukraine, so
she did.
Yeah. She accepted her award for the best blowjob.
How many
He
electoral
sucked up
votes?
chrome off a bumper through a pickle.
How many lighters are being sold at gas stations right now?
Ooh,
who knows?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess they're going to go ahead and have all their lighters out. That way they can make
They're
some
sold
money.
out.
They're giving them out for free.
The woke mob is buying up all the bigs.
It's a free pass out. They're not even buying them.
And it looks like they're going to have the House and the Senate too.
Really?
Bro.
Ooh.
Have all three?
Oh my goodness! No one will.
We ain't gonna do shit.
They'll never be able
If
to
they
have
got
it.
control of all three, they still wouldn't do shit.
No, because that was proved in
Yeah, that happened last time.
2016.
Right.
They're going to ban bump stocks, and they'll make it take away the guns first.
Dude, are we going to get the Epstein list?
No, they're just going to ban penises.
Trump is almost at 2 million votes
You're
in
safe.
Michigan.
This was all just a scam. He's going to ditch out as soon as he, bets like the 2 million against himself in Vegas.
Newsmax calling Donald Trump the winner
See,
of the presidency.
Google's
The
still not.
pregnancy.
Yeah, Google still hasn't flipped PA yet.
Bing has.
Google's.
I just want to know, does anybody know, does Donald Trump want a boy or a girl? Just curious.
A boy. Another boy. The pregnancy.
The fact that it's this close is disgusting because she's retarded.
Exactly. I've been saying that the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
It's not about being pro her. It's about hating him.
Oh, I'm aware.
The votes haven't changed in PA. It's still the exact same. So I don't know why they haven't called it. And it's at 92% reporting.
They have a feed on CNN of the Philadelphia vote counting thing, and it's essentially just a big empty room. Like there's not even anybody counting anymore.
Trump just went over 2 million in Michigan.
She's like, I'll show you my tits. It's fine.
Someone says, read my last chat. What did he say?
I don't
Where's
know.
your last chat? Oh, there we go. I'm resisting the urge for celebratory gunfire. Ah, fuck it.
Go for it
Go
anyway.
ahead.
Do a death spot right now.
I got a super chat from Firefighter.
Nice.
He says, "Hey yo, dudes, just checking in on my way to work." Well, have a good one.
What
Man.
up?
Miss you, firefighter.
Yep.
Haven't seen firefighter in fucking forever.
Yeah, well, no, I talked to him.
Yeah, I
all the
know.
time.
Neither have I.
I talk to him all the time, but he's been busy lately because he's working. He works the night shift now.
That's an excuse.
How mad is the Yankee Marshal right now?
You should
Did
simulstream his
Yankee want
stream on your
Kamala?
screen.
Oh, Yankee said he was voting for Trump.
Oh,
He
really?
hates Trump. Have you heard him talk about Trump? He hates Trump. He has the most
You know how they
Trump
were saying-
arrangement syndrome of anyone who comes in any of these chats, period. Hands down, without a fucking doubt in my mind when I say it.
It's like the Kamala thing, but reverse it. It's not so much pro-Trump. He just probably hates Kamala.
I thought he
more.
had said, I don't know, I don't pay attention to him much.
Every
anymore,
time
but
I've ever heard him talk about Trump, he says all of the things that he's like that dude from MSNBC who's like, you're going to vote for a guy who's blah. I'm the Yankee Marshal.
You're not my
and
real
Furnace
dad.
too, and Furnace hates Trump too. But at
Put
least
9 guns and a little
I can't remember because he was talking about it on one of the last chats. Gee, you were there. Wasn't he talking about it? Because he said he wasn't going to vote for Kamala.
Yeah.
But he was like trying to decide whether it was like Trump or he was going to vote third party.
I don't know if he was saying him, but he definitely is like people should vote for Trump unless they live in a place where a third party can be a useful vote, essentially. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying something like that. But he made it very obvious. He's like, he's not voting for Kamala Harris.
Uh-oh, construction guys.
But we
Bringing
do
the
have quite a few people that hate Trump.
He's the garbage man. He's getting ready to take Trump for a ride.
Somebody going to do
Is
the
anybody
YMCA?
invest in brick?
Dude, if he sweeps these states up here, holy shit.
Yeah, no joke. Because he's holding strong.
88%.
Yeah, if he took the rest. That would be hilarious.
93.
And then snags Nevada.
What are you looking at now? Is this Google?
Yeah, this is Google.
Okay.
Which Google
And
still hasn't.
270's already updated their map saying he pulled PA.
What is
Yeah.
270?
Which is weird. I'm on 270 and it's not updated it.
Refresh it.
It'd make me so happy if he just clean sweeps, takes the rest, and that is tell her to go fuck herself.
So they called PA, now they took it away. Huh,
They took it away. Look at that. That's fucking
Really?
weird, dude.
That's
Go
because they
away.
realize they still got all those bags of ballots to count.
Right.
You never know what's behind the door.
He's still up over.
But now it's back. Now PA's back again.
He's still up over
They're-
200,000 in PA.
They're
pretty
taking
sure
ballots
that could
until
be a-
midnight Hawaii time.
Well, they said that one of the counties in PA had something broken and they'd be counting until 1 a.m.
1 a.m. their time?
Well, whatever I read said 1 a.m.
Because it's
so
already
I don't
past
know.
1 a.m. their time.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, it's possible the thing I
Uh,
was reading was talking about its own time, but I bet you it was their time.
I'm looking at FoxNews.com, and Fox News is just is literally just they're just waiting for Trump's victory speech now.
Really?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
they're saying soon. Trump expected to address supporters as he's projected
if
to
you
win
look at
battleground
Fox
Pennsylvania.
the Fox stream, go look at Ghost Stream. He's everybody at the Fox. What do you call that thing? The inaugural? No, it's not inaugural. It's
With California
and-
it's at 45% reporting, and Trump's still up in the popular vote.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
So California will go red?
No,
No. What I'm saying is he might win the popular vote too, which
The way
means
it looks
that
now, it's gonna be-
which means
means
he's not as
Colorado's going to have
unpopular
to
as
give
they
them their
think he is.
fucking electoral votes.
Yep, go red.
Yeah.
If he flipped California, that would be monumental.
I don't think they go
I
red.
know.
It's just that they give their electoral votes.
They give
right?
their electoral votes, yeah.
It's just like they still voted for Kamala.
know.
It's just
I'm
that the way that. Okay.
Well, the way it's looking
Yeah,
right
super
now,
chat.
it's going to be Kamala Harris 218, Trump 320.
Fuck yeah.
If everything stays the way it is, and no major changes. I mean, Arizona could arguably go either way. Still, it's pretty fucking close.
For what it's worth, India today is giving it to Trump already.
You got a super chat.
Odin Fool says we flipped. I need a drink, bro. I kind of need I need a beer too. I need a drink.
What's
Bring
up
a beer
with
for
the
everybody.
white MAGA hats? What is that? Is that a new thing?
I think
You see the
Wisconsin flipped. I need a beer.
Yep. Oh, we flipped. It's the same.
you see the lead he's got in Michigan?
Yeah, he's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 300,000 votes.
Yep.
Polymarket now has Donald Trump at 99.3, and Kamala Harris is still at less than 1.
Right.
So they're going to let him in and pull the rug out from under him.
Pennsylvania is now at 93% reporting.
I hope he gets Wisconsin. And yeah, he needs to lose Michigan just so we can get Duke's shit.
Let's wait until he gets the electoral votes. Then he can lose Michigan.
Yeah, he's almost 200,000 up in PA.
Dude, everyone in the Polymarket fucking comment section is like, thank God. Like, praise Israel. God bless you, America. Regards from Europe.
Yeah, they got to be happy that we have a president that can like start putting the world back to order. So to like paying for fucking wars.
Right.
They made money when voting for Trump.
Oh,
of course.
All my family and friends on my personal Facebook page are sad. Oh,
that's a shame.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. But when Trump won last time, wasn't like Russia threatening to go to war with everybody, and then Trump got in office, and all of a sudden that shit got squashed?
That's because Hillary Clinton was threatening to go to war with Russia.
You know, Trump doesn't make a fuck ass ton of money sending money to Ukraine, so he's going to quit sending money to Ukraine, I bet. Maybe do you think he'll investigate what the fuck was going on with the Ukraine money?
No, I don't know. Maybe it could be. A question though: do you guys think we should be helping out the Ukrainians?
Nope.
Fuck no.
If people want to, go ahead, but not the country. No, not our tax dollars. If an organization says let's do it and they raise money, I don't care. Go for it.
None of our business.
But they certainly shouldn't fucking tax my future to pay for their current war.
Yeah, really. It's not even they're taxing us anymore with the money they're printing and borrowing. And for this, they're taxing kids, right? Our grandkids almost at this point.
Check out that tweet. I put it in the private chat. It's somebody edited that funny screaming lady.
Yeah, I saw that screaming lady where it was what's his face? Mark Cuban.
Oh no, this is better. This.
Oh,
let's see.
Is Mark Cuban like her?
You see them both light up?
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
That's great. That is great.
That's unreal.
That's awesome.
Did you guys see Barack Obama's ex post?
No.
What did it say?
He's pulling a Joe Biden thing saying, oh, remember, guys, in 2020, it took several days to count all the ballots. Make sure you check your sources before you tell people things, and it takes time to count every ballot.
Oh, God.
They're going to shove their dick in it and fuck it.
They're
I
reading
wonder if she gets shit everywhere she goes. Like people walk down the street and see her, and they go, "Oh yeah, it's the screaming chick." It's like, does she embrace it, or does she like run around hiding her face? Did she kill herself? I don't know. You know,
no one knows.
One thing I'm looking forward to
nobody's gonna recognize it.
RFK in as the in there and like start working on these companies getting all the damn chemicals out of our food.
Yep.
Turns out endorsements from Diddy party goers don't carry much weight.
Ooh.
No.
Just lotion.
Because Diddy did it.
Hold on.
And it was amazing all the things that he passed. Well, why didn't you run on it? Why didn't it work? Well, if he was FDR 2.0, FDR said, hey, I passed Social Security, won re-election 3 times. Easy. Okay? Of course, there was other factors as well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's too early, I think, to even know this stuff, right? Did Gaza matter? Did abortion matter? Did Tony Hinchcliffe matter? I don't know. This didn't seem like an election that was won or fought on issues. It was fought on. I thought this election was about one person, and that one person looks like he's going to win tonight. And if he had lost, it wouldn't have been because Kamala Harris came up with much sort of better policy positions or ran on any kind of record. Didn't even say infrastructure. Let's talk about something that did happen, right? Infrastructure happened. Didn't say that very much. And so this was an election about one thing, and it was an election about Donald Trump. And it looks like Donald Trump's going to win the election about Donald Trump.
I think it was a mistake to think that this election is only about Donald Trump. I think Democrats have been making that mistake over and over and over again.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what it ended up being, right? This was not like I prove me wrong, right? Maybe Gaza switched a lot of people. Maybe abortion did switch a lot.
We're all saying the same thing, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is that the Democrats should actually get something accomplished and run on it instead of just running about Donald Trump.
We're not saying the same thing then, because I don't think this election would have been about that. I think because of Donald Trump's presence in it, and I guess in a sense we are, because you're saying that they should have, in spite of that. I don't know that you.
They're just whining now.
I'm surprised Cenk hasn't fired Anna Kasparian yet. That she's, starting to wake
because
up.
she brings the eyeballs to the show.
Colin says Trump won, JD Vance 2028. Dude, I mean, if he wins and JD Vance is VP, I think he will be the front runner.
Oh, yeah.
Seems
Well,
like
that's
at
only
this point,
if JD Vance actually does good while he's at his VP.
Well,
if he does
he's
like
gonna-
Pence does,
he
then
seems
he
like
won't.
he will. No, he
I-
seems like he's capable.
Vance
This is
has
also highly accurate here.
Yeah. Vance has a really good head on his shoulders, so I don't see why he would not be a good vice president or even a good president either.
All right, Dino Spumoni dropped one in, says if Trump wins the popular vote, it would be 516 electoral votes to 22. Put a screenshot in News and Politics on Discord. If Trump wins the popular vote, because of the 17 states.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 17 states would have to give their votes over to him.
How many of those states are blue right now? Like all of them?
They're all blue. Well, it was
Yeah,
only
most.
blue states that passed that law.
Oh,
he
God.
would
Funny.
he would flip 17 blue states. He would get the electoral fucking votes from 17 fucking blue states.
All right, bros.
And if that happened, they would walk that law back so fucking quick.
It's time to party.
Colorado is red, Honda.
And it ain't time to party yet, dude.
All right.
No, it's not. It still ain't over.
Calm down.
We're still. They could still get those last minute votes in by truck.
Nevada's up to 77 reporting.
They got an extra 20 million to count, guys. They just got to figure out where to put them.
Right?
Pennsylvania's reporting 94% now, and
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll drink my sweet tea.
Michigan's at
Alaska's at
67% reporting, and Trump's it's like what 300 something thousand. I think he's up.
Nevada's at
It looks like he's taking
77.5%.
the stage at his thing on Fox.
Wisconsin's at 88% reporting.
How are they
He's
not
up
calling
130,000.
Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania's at 94%, and it's 3.3 to 3.1 million.
They
Yeah,
did
I don't know why they
Everything
haven't
else
called
is
it yet.
calling Pennsylvania except for these damn websites.
They got a couple extra black minivans to count on to give them a minute.
And Arizona's still at 51. They've been at 51% for like the last 3 hours.
Yeah, gee, go jumpstart the van and tell them to get on with it.
Well, Alaska's going to be Donald Trump.
Busy. They're having some French toast.
It's really looking like Nevada's going to be Donald Trump.
Yeah, it's at 78%
Looks
now
like
reporting.
Wisconsin's going to be Donald Trump.
Get the pug on the treadmill and have him help him count the votes fast.
78%.
It looks
He's
like
up.
Michigan's going to be Donald Trump.
Yeah.
It looks like Pennsylvania's going to be Donald.
Arizona's stuck at 51.
Yeah.
The only one that's in question now, like really honestly, is Arizona.
It looks like America's going to be Donald Trump.
Everything else is fucking pretty much decided.
Still waiting on
Why-
Michigan.
why
They're
they
at
call it Maine,
67.
Maine's blue.
But he's up a couple 100,000, about 250,000 in Michigan.
He's still leading 5 million in the popular vote.
Over 100,000. Yeah, popular vote. Yeah, 5 million votes. And that's
It's almost like
he's almost
people
200,000
did not
in
want the
Pennsylvania.
same.
Yeah, there's
He's
still
like
like
126,000 in Wisconsin.
there's still like 30
89% in Wisconsin reporting.
like that for the
I'm
popular.
pretty sure.
The 50th Vice President of the United States, voters expressed
Okay.
frustration.
They're introducing him on stage now.
Uh-oh.
I guess.
Former President Trump and the future President Trump overperformed in urban areas, particularly with men, proving that the strategy that they've doubled and tripled down on over the course of the last few months.
Oh, they're not introducing them. They're playing some news.
Yeah, they're just fucking, yeah.
Well, it's Fox. They're probably playing a Fox News feed, and that got everybody all riled up.
Dude, fuck yes. Fuck yes.
I'm not
Okay,
chicken or
2020
celebrating the fat lady finally fucking song. That ain't happened yet.
Did Trump go on stage in 2020 and like say like the night of and say like, oh, like looks like we're gonna win?
I don't remember.
I don't
I
think so.
think so. I think he said, yeah, something like that. Not
Remember, because she didn't go on stage and he did?
Yeah.
She booked it out of there.
Well, that was 2016. I'm talking 2020 when Biden won.
Joe Biden walked up
thinking
with his
it's
walker and said, "It matters who counts the votes."
That's right. In 20, Trump said something to the effect of, let's grab pitchforks and sticks and let's take over this place because I didn't win with enough righteous votes. Let's just...
Yeah, 2020 was when he said, "All ye Nazis follow me this way."
all the good people who have pitchforks, let's go take down that stone building with our pitchforks.
Let's see.
Ahead there.
Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Nobody's calling PA.
They get rid of insider trading so that all the politicians are poor and got no reason to go there.
270's calling PA.
What is 270? That's new to me. Is that a website?
Yeah, 270 to win. That's all they do. That's
Yeah, it's 270 to win.
And they're like non-biased.
yeah, they just report the numbers.
Yeah, they just count the.
So yeah, 248 to 216.
Oh, now I get it. 270. Duh. Took me an hour, I guess, to get it, or 6 hours, or something that's been.
Yeah, so it looks like Senate gained 2 Republicans, House gained 2 Republicans.
Have any of you thought about how
Oh,
Rachel
shit.
Maddow is going to feel?
Real Clear Politics just hit him at 70. He just went to 270.
Really?
Whoa.
Real Clear, he just fucking hit it. It just flipped just now while we were looking at it.
What's
Holy
Real Clear
shit.
Politics? Is that non-biased?
So
That's one of the more accurate ones, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So now see it's not over here though.
I think there's still like almost like 190,000 votes still up for grabs in PA right now. So that could flip the
I
script.
mean, they just updated this right now.
Yeah.
So they're calling PA.
Yeah.
They
PA's
call it Alaska.
94.
Alaska.
Yeah.
But it's Trump's.
But
Trump's
that
leading her
if
by
it's 270,
4
that
points.
means he got PA, Alaska, and then the one vote in Maine. That's 270. Right?
So yeah, so 247 is 219. Yeah. Yeah.
So can we bust out the bongs yet or what?
I
bro, pass it.
I ain't jinxing a fucking thing, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would hold off, guys. I mean, there's still enough votes in PA to go the other direction.
So
Fuck
what
you,
if
I'm
they all
smoking bongs.
hatch? Let's start counting them chickens.
I'm smoking some bongs and counting chickens, baby.
You just do that
You
anyway.
from
It's
the
okay, man.
most
It's all
fucking-
good.
You were the most
get all high and start
cynical
smoking
and
chickens.
fucking like I'm not even gonna fucking vote.
Yep.
On your screen,
I mean,
Matt,
you
it
have
shows
completely flipped.
Yep.
something just went for Trump. What was it? It's just 1 point because it was 247.
It had to be Maine then. It's the only thing that had one there.
Hey,
Kansas.
who is the
Kansas
most
has,
you
I
just
guess that went
don't
for
vote?
Harris. The 1 point in Kansas.
Let's see.
240.
Nebraska has one that's usually blue. I don't see. Holy shit! He take all of Nebraska.
Oh, he took all of Nebraska.
He's already at 2.1
Fuck, that's never
million
happened
votes
ever.
in Michigan.
It's almost like people don't like the economy and don't want 4 more years of this bullshit.
Yeah, right. Because in Michigan, it's at 52.3% Trump and 46% Harris.
How many people just bought body armor and riot shields?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Get them while they're hot.
So it looks like governors, Washington, North Carolina, and Delaware all got new Democrat governors, while Utah, Montana, North Dakota, Missouri, Indiana, West Virginia, New Hampshire, and Vermont all got new Republican governors.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they're
the
not
National Popular Vote Interstate Compact is the thing we're talking about.
The 17 states?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is which states? Where's the list of states?
California, Oregon, Washington, New Mexico, Illinois, Virginia, New York. That'd be fucking hilarious. They'd be like, no.
Okay, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, North Carolina, Maryland, Hawaii. So the ones that would flip would be California, Colorado, Illinois. Hey, yay! New Jersey, Maryland, and Hawaii.
Those are all blue.
Those are all blue states. Because he's already won Arkansas and North Carolina.
So New Jersey's got 14. California's
so
got
18 states.
54.
So Maine, Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota would have to give all their shit.
After all
it was signed by Tim Walz. It was signed by Tim Walz.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Good.
So blue states that would have to give their shit over: Maryland, New Jersey, Illinois, Washington, Hawaii, Massachusetts, D.C., Vermont, California, Rhode Island, New York, Connecticut, Colorado, Delaware, New Mexico, Oregon, Minnesota, and Maine.
We're red. Yay.
Wow. It'd be the reddest map I think that it's been in my life. If that's
They
the
would
way it is.
riot.
Jesus Christ.
If they bought all the lighters, should we buy all the fire extinguishers?
Okay, I got to go to 270 to win. Let's go over
Fire
the states again.
extinguishers, really?
Name them off slowly.
Okay, sorry. Maryland.
Okay, hold on.
Pull up your map. Pull up yours.
Okay, let me actually share it. That's a good call. Hold on.
Yeah, share it, and I'll call off the states.
Screen share. We're going 270 to win. Okay. This is how it is right now if things stay the same.
You're not screen sharing. Oh, there you go.
I got it. Okay, so, all right, change over Maryland.
Maryland.
Okay, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Washington.
Washington.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yep. DC.
DC.
All right. Vermont.
Vermont.
California.
Oops.
California.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
New York.
Jesus.
Took New York and DC.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Colorado. You already changed Colorado.
Yep.
Delaware.
Delaware. Oh, dude, all the fucking tiny states. That's great.
New Mexico.
Oh shit, they're so fucked.
Oregon.
You mean the whole U.S.? Let's just call the whole U.S.
Minnesota.
And Maine.
Oh, God. Oh, plus this map is wrong because Nebraska is all red, so we got to change that. So
Right.
You're welcome.
If
Good
that's
North
true,
Carolina, and what's that other little shit state? What is
Virginia and New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
that? Fucking hell.
Fuck New Hampshire. Yeah, they're
It
bitches.
would be 521 to 17.
Is that what
That's not-
happens if he wins
That's
the popular vote?
Yeah,
Virginia.
that's what happens if he wins.
So, by the way, for people that are just tuning in, because I see Mammy's like, what's going on? No, so there are 18 states, I'll show them here, that are a part of this National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. In other words, they've all signed this thing that says whoever wins the popular vote, they will give all their electoral votes to. And as of right now, Donald Trump is winning the popular vote. So, Mammy, what we're saying here is if Donald Trump actually wins the popular vote, which it's looking like he might, all of those states will have to give him their electors. So,
Hey, those two states are holdouts, man.
they will get rid of that so fucking quick. That will be gone in every one of those states next year.
Next year, yeah.
Yep.
Every one of those states will get rid of that. We'll be like, fuck this shit. We're not doing that again.
Or they'll just find a way to be like, well, I mean, when we wrote it, so not this time. Sorry, and then they're gonna figure out a way to not do it.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna remove it. They're gonna remove it because they don't want to have to honor it again.
This is the most glorious map.
The numbers he's winning in Michigan it just keeps growing.
Fox
Next to
News,
Reagan, the most
Fox
glorious.
News called Wisconsin for him.
Yeah, I guess.
88.
Look at those numbers in Michigan. Fucking 2.1.
Pennsylvania is
200,000
99%.
up.
200 and
Almost 300,000 up.
260,000 up. Yeah.
About 150,000 in Wisconsin.
6 points ahead in Michigan with
Yeah.
70% reporting.
Look at Pennsylvania. Holy shit. I mean, he's up fucking almost 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points ahead in Pennsylvania with 94% reporting.
Man,
That's
she
why I
been
don't understand
working
how they haven't
Hillary.
called PA yet.
So if he's up 3 points and there's only 6 points left, then 4.5 points of the 6 points would have to be for Kamala to tie it.
In Nevada, it's 78% reporting, and he's up 4 points.
She just needs to do her concession speech and get over with.
She ain't gonna do that though.
Oh no,
She already left. They already said earlier that she left. All the people
probably
left.
She's
passed
getting
out drunk from drinking too much. And
There was
then,
nobody to do a speech to. I mean, the people.
And now 270 doesn't have PA called anymore, but they do have Wisconsin called, which still puts them at 271.
Arizona. Oh, that already happened.
Yeah,
They
they
called
called. They're saying Arizona is going to him,
Nice.
which again still gives him 271.
Google still ain't called nothing.
Google and Yahoo are holdouts. That's what
Yeah.
somebody was saying in the chat.
Yeah, they're probably hoping it goes the other way because they should call it right now, especially Wisconsin and PA and Michigan.
I'm gonna have all my abortions now before they're completely
I
illegal.
got to see what Shank is fucking saying.
TYT.
Oh fuck, we missed him. Damn it.
He's probably worried about his
Loads
abortions.
and bitches
Probably-
right now.
Gotta go smoke a
What's Yankee
cigarette.
saying?
Nerves are shot.
Cream pie every chick you meet.
Lil Asu says now the next step is to make sure the man makes it to inauguration.
Yeah, no shit.
Look at how sad JD is in this.
Although, I mean, if it happened, at least we still have JD Vance.
Right. Fuck. PA is at 95% reporting.
Dude, they got to call PA. There's no way that Kamala. I mean, it would have to be to tie it. It would be 1 point of the points that remain go to Trump, and the other 4 points of the points that remain go to Kamala Harris.
I like JD Vance enough.
There's no
where
fucking
if
way
Trump
that
wins
statistically that's
and
going to
just decides, well, I'm going to retire and step down and put JD Vance in charge. I'll be fine with that.
Michigan's up to 70% reporting, and he's up 7 points.
Jesus, 7? He got that.
We're almost at 90 for Wisconsin.
Yep.
And he's up still 4 points. Dude, he's going to fucking take all 3.
And then Nevada is at almost 80% reporting, where Arizona's still stuck at fucking 51% after, 5 hours?
What the fuck is going on in your state, G-Webs?
Hey, we got a lot of things to do. We had to stop and have a little French toast. Now,
Heavy, what are y'all doing over there?
Well,
I honestly don't know.
Oh, Dino's got jokes. Still not as good as the last Venom movie.
That's a good one.
On Bean, Minnesota went light blue.
Let's see.
I can't believe we've been going for 6 hours now.
Huh?
Yeah, right.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have started at 7 instead of 6.
Nah, that's fine. What else will we be fucking doing tonight? Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
This
I'm
is
having
the
fun
important
hanging with you
election
guys.
of our life.
Oh, wait! I gotta see. I gotta hear the tears.
Oh no, not
Oh,
yet.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, everybody.
Will I know what a filio penguin means once I start watching it, or no?
Probably not, but it's okay. It's a good show.
Okay. All right, guys.
Someone said
$250 gets you a limited
that after
edition
Trump wins.
baseball cap. Obviously, as I've said a million times, it's not because it's worth that. It's just our appreciation for you guys. You guys are the ones that get it exclusively. Appreciate you guys. $100, and I give you guys a ring. A quick call. Oh, I forgot to say this. Oh, there's so many things I forget to say throughout the campaign. For everyone who donates,
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, for
Give me money.
$250, you get a hat
That's-
and a
you
phone
lost,
call.
Now I need money. You're still watching? Pay me money.
I bet you if I paid Honda $250, he wouldn't send me a hat and talk to me on the phone.
I'd send you a fake golden ring.
All right, let's see what CBS is saying.
It says Honda.
Donald Trump will be the winner of the state of Pennsylvania. That
there
is
you
a
go.
state that Biden carried 4 years ago, but Trump won in 2016, a major projection, and that essentially closes the pathway for Kamala Harris and the presidency. Robert Costa.
So much disappointment among my top Democratic
just called
sources
PA,
tonight,
huh?
just in the last few minutes about Pennsylvania. There was promise for Democrats in 2022 when Governor Josh Shapiro, Senator John Fetterman were able to appeal to working people in Pennsylvania. Shapiro
Totally not biased
famously
news.
campaigned on trying to integrate people without college degrees.
Hey, Jared,
Yes.
you think Shartimus is crying right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
What's
they
CNN
called
saying?
it, but Google still hasn't called it for PA.
Yeah. They're still holding out.
Google's going to wait until like the last second, and they'll probably just close down the page.
Yeah, they'll cry liberal tears.
Let's see if anybody's actually on MSNBC. Nope. They're just fucking showing shit. They don't even want to fucking.
They don't want to
Somebody
deal
on
Rachel
with
Maddow screaming bloody murderers, crying into her fucking.
Bro, how bad? Think about this. How bad would it suck if things were the other way right now?
Bro, they'd cry.
Shit.
I mean, they all deserve it, but that's what they're going through.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think all the gun store owners still kind of mad right now.
Yeah, because they're ramping up to sell a bunch of AR-15s and shit.
Right, ammo, right.
Now they're just gonna sit on the shelf for 6 months.
Lawfully Armed says, "Get ready for the riots."
Dude,
Oh,
no shit.
Dude, they knew this was gonna happen. That's why they were fucking. That's why. That makes sense now.
Are encouraging him to think about running for president in 2028. There will be a reckoning inside of the Democratic Party should Vice President Harris be defeated tonight. And whether it's Governor Newsom in California or Governor Shapiro, there are already donors in the Democratic Party, strategists trying to think through what does the future look like.
Or Governor
Totally
Westmore.
non-biased news.
We could go through a list of about 20 or 30.
Yeah, yes, we could.
We'll have more money in our fucking
This
pockets.
is the most free and clear news in the history of the country.
Speak to their party in this moment of uncertainty and wobbliness. So, you know, what you're describing is real because all of these future ambitious politicians have a moment that they can seize to try to define what the Democratic Party is going to need to be in this.
If they're running against Vance and
this is his last
Gabbard ticket, nobody stands a chance. JD and Tulsi, too strong of a ticket. There's no Democrat going to beat that.
Now it's 95% reporting in PA.
Well, you heard what they said. They said Newsom had a snowball's chance in hell more than Kamala did, and that's not true at all. He's not popular anywhere outside of Sacramento.
No.
At least he can fucking talk in sentences.
Here's a good question. What will Harris and Biden do on the way out? This is from Dino. You think they're just going to wreck shit?
They're going to light that bitch on fire and walk out.
They're just going to wreck the fuck out of shit.
They're going to do what
Biden's going to walk out meeting everybody for the first time again. And then Kamala is probably going to, like, I don't know, put a bunch of crap down the toilet in the Oval Office and flood it.
They're going to send a lot of money overseas, like what Obama tried to do at the end.
Yeah.
Biden's going to do cocaine off of Kamala Harris's ass live on TV, bro.
Wait, is that before or after the ice cream cone?
Which Biden?
After. He's got to have
both are desserts, baby. Both are desserts.
I don't know if I'd want her as a dessert.
Dude, when is Google going to call fucking PA?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone else is, except for them Bing and Google.
Google will call PA on the next election.
When the price is right.
Yeah, 270.
Now look, it's fucking Google, right? They're in bed with the government. They know Kamala's got fucking, and the DNC's got fucking votes that are going to roll in at 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
Bing
That's
is
why they're
doing
holding off.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Bing is doing the same thing.
Bro, it is 2:00 in the morning.
Not
Yeah.
here. It's not.
It is here.
It's after 1 us.
It's after 2 here.
Midnight.
All I hear is bleeding vaginas.
Is Heavy jacking off? What are you doing over there? I just see your arm moving around and shit. You know I can't hear shit.
Yeah, you're muted, Heavy.
Psoriasis was acting up. My elbow was getting itchy. Sorry.
His elbow.
I just saw your arm going crazy right below camera, and I was like, God, he's celebrating.
Yeah, I know, man.
He's celebrating.
That's the only thing I can get it up for these days is good news. I mean, shit.
That's a celebratory rub off. Rubbing one out.
Just hold on another 30 seconds. It won't take long. I'll be done. It's okay.
Ridiculous things. And you couldn't beat them. And even the one time they beat him, it was by 43,000 votes in 3 swing states in 2020. This Democratic leadership knows nothing. They know nothing at all other than donors.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Please give us money. We'll do anything.
It's not even the votes haven't even all been counted, and he's turned.
And so you did. Kamala Harris, you did just like Hillary Clinton did. You way outraised Donald Trump. You thought money was the answer. What happened? They lost track of the ends. They just got stuck on the means. So money was supposed to be a means to an end, which is winning. But they're not even bothering to win anymore. That was the most boring, terrible campaign I've ever seen.
Yeah, shut up.
Dude, winning is an
Alan
end.
says, read my last chat, which he said, Hulk Hogan, Elon Musk, Kid Rock, RFK Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, Chuck Norris, all won tonight. Talk about a dream team. Oh, is he still complaining?
I told you those bills wouldn't help in winning an election at all.
Probably.
Every
That
Democrat
TDS
and
is
every
strong
liar on
with
mainstream
him.
media told you they were
Yep.
God's gift to humanity, and he was FDR 2.0. I told you it
Love
barely
it.
depends who was right and who was wrong. At some point, you have to listen to people who have been right.
Shimnabada pressure. Static healthcare.
And let's see. Anybody else live? Any other
No.
news station? CNN's not live.
How many's watching you, Matt? I'm surprised a bunch of people ain't came to you.
I have no idea because I can only see one number, and that's me and Honda's, so I can't tell. And Leo's and Night Strikes. I can't. It's all jumped together. I can't fucking tell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've only got about 3 or 4 people watching me. So.
It says 181. So here we go. Let's get 181 thumbs up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, y'all, you motherfuckers.
Hey, I gave you a thumbs up.
Don't be stingy.
Get some fucking thumbs up.
I gave you a.
I got
give you
like
thumbs
8.
up.
I got 8 thumbs ups on the fucking video, and 181 people watching.
Yeah, why aren't y'all fucking super chatting? Damn.
What a bunch of dicks.
Kowloon Republic did. He said, read his last chat.
And I read his last chat.
You got
Not
99
enough.
Well, then I'm
likes
just-
right now on your live right now.
I got 5 watching and 5 thumbs up. Yay.
Aw.
Yay.
Leo wins.
I win.
Is the winner of tonight's debate.
He wins the Yankee dime.
Yeah, so we're still waiting to see what gets called. And nobody's speaking yet. Oh, there's Vivek. And I don't know who this over plastic surgery lady is right here. Damn, her face was
95 is reported now in PA, but yet they Google still hasn't
somebody
called
gonna
it.
say something?
They made her something she's not. See,
Oh no, he's just setting something up there.
Not a lot's changed with the 3 up north. PA, MI, and W.
Dude, there's not enough votes left in Pennsylvania for.
I don't think there is.
No, I don't think there is either. They have to call it. Especially when other ones have already called it for them.
All right, let's see. 70%, 89%, 95%. Oh, it went up. Arizona went up a point. We went to 52.
1 point. All right.
Nevada's at 78.
It went up.
Alaska's at 50.
He's going to pull Nevada. Look at that. He's fucking 5 points ahead.
Yep.
He's taken Alaska, period. Look at that.
Well, let's see where California's at. California's at 46 reporting, and he's still 5 million votes up.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
How's it looking still for the House and Senate?
Let's see. I think I had those pulled.
Do you think Biden's going to step down so that they can appoint Kamala Harris for a couple of months to say that she was the first female president?
You know, that would not surprise me at all.
Right.
If he's just like, okay, this is over, everything's done, I'm going to go ahead and step down.
That's what my
Or
friend thinks is gonna
she
happen.
just 25th amendments him for the last 2.5 months.
That's what my friend thinks is going to happen, is that they're going to make him step aside so that she can be appointed president, so that they can be like, virtue signal to everybody that they had the first female president
for 2.5 months
during a transition.
Yeah, in that 2.5 months, she could fuck up a lot of shit too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean,
what's Biden going to do on the way out? He's going to pardon everybody who's connected to his fucking crime family. Of
Yeah.
course. And anyone who pays him, I'm sure. And anyone who owes favors to you.
Is now at 90% reporting.
Well, the U.S. Senate's going to have 51 seats.
Oh, yep, Wisconsin.
The House is going to have 183 Republicans. So they're going to have the president, the Senate, and the House.
They're saying that Kamala just called Trump to concede. That's what they're saying on Twitter.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Twitter.
I honestly, I don't. Even if Trump wins, I don't see her conceding.
Yeah, they're gonna try and pull psych your mind. You know, they'll let them give all the speeches, and they'll be like, "Oh, tomorrow, fuck you, haha, we got
She
one
probably
over
just
on you
asked if she
again."
can just stay under the desk.
But if she
Georgia,
publicly concedes,
Pennsylvania.
isn't that like she's done?
Georgia and Pennsylvania remain too close to call.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Bullshit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Georgia's already been called. Excuse me.
I hope this is
100,000 votes with 97% reporting in Georgia.
It's going to be hilarious at work. I work with so many liberals.
Oh, they're going to be crying their ass off, aren't they, Jared?
Yeah. They're going to be.
They're going to be like that green shirt bitch.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I'm still fucking hesitant.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was about to say. I hope it stays.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I'm not fucking jumping up and down.
You think about how much chicanery they'd have to pull at this point right now.
Well, they did it in 2020.
But they had more people vote than actual registered voters last time. So,
yeah.
Let all the dead people get there. It takes them a long time.
How many states are still running right now, I wonder, versus 4 years ago? Because 4 years ago, at this point, we were done. We're like, all right, Trump won. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
What was the percentage of votes that he got in 2016, like for the popular vote?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Because he's creeping up on 70,000 right now.
70 million?
Million?
70 million. Thank you. Sorry. It's almost 2 a.m.
It's 2:19 here. So.
Might as well be 3.
I'm not going to tell you what time it is where I'm at. You guys will get mad at me.
No spouse in the house, so she rolled herself to the hospital.
Was it 11 o'clock your time?
Little help.
Were you on the West Coast?
12:20. No,
around
I'm in
my
Arizona.
neck. I'm seeing my debt, and I even take my first breath.
It's looking like if it stays true, it's going to be very close to what way he took 2016 election.
Oh man, but
Actually-
just remember the hockey stick in Michigan was 4 a.m., not 2.
I thought it was 2. Was it 4?
Incredibly popular policies because they didn't want to pass them
Yeah.
because their donors don't want those bills.
He's still bitching about the same thing.
I've said this a million times, but I'm going to say it one more time. It's second it's not like Harris, you have your
A little bit, according to
Wisconsin, Michigan's at 72%.
I'm sorry, but you look at those ballot measures.
get better and better, get better. Oblivion and falling off a cliff.
Nice DJ mix.
I'm trying to say, but that Missouri
Yeah, he's the Pepsi
mountain is
dude.
perfect because this is the second time they've increased the minimum wage in Missouri.
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck Missouri.
Yeah.
Did you just call Max Headroom the Pepsi dude?
No, he's the Coca-Cola dude. What was it? New Coke, right?
Yeah, I think it was New Coke.
It was
It was
New
a Coke
Coke.
product.
No, the Coke product he did was New Coke.
Okay.
I wouldn't call him that. It's Max Headroom.
So if Trump wins, how many people are going to be flying flags on their cars and trucks and shit driving down the highway?
A lot.
Not me, because I don't want to fucking get my fucking tires stabbed when I go inside.
Depends where you
Got
at.
it.
Depends where you at.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of there's so many people in Colorado who are just fucking dumb. It's really bad.
It's like you couldn't have a Journal E replica anymore. People vandalize it.
Now, what would happen? What would happen if they cheat? They fucking cheat in Pennsylvania to get her Pennsylvania, but he still wins the popular vote. And so all those 18 states have to give it to him.
Yep. All thanks to Walls.
Well,
I want to be willing to bet you that all that compact that they signed, they're going to be fighting tooth and nail to where it doesn't count.
Yeah,
the
to
next
get it
point?
overturned
So-
that it wasn't
So
legit.
they tried to keep him out with lawfare. They tried to like smear him with the media. They tried to put him in prison, right? They tried to have him killed. They tried to win the election by any means necessary. Now that he's won, effectively, what's the next step? Is it the fucking use more lawfare to keep him out of office?
Well, they already said they're going to
not certify the election.
Yeah, that would be the lawfare.
They've already announced what they're going to do. So, yeah, that's what they're
So
going
is
to do.
that really what they're going to do? You think that's the next play?
Yep.
So this isn't over, is it?
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not till he's actually sworn in.
And even then, it's not over.
Right. Even then, it's not over with.
270 to win has him at 280 already.
Well, she's not going to win Pennsylvania unless they cheat. She's not going to win Wisconsin unless they cheat. And it doesn't look like, I mean, obviously
270
Alaska, she's not going to win.
270 called Wisconsin for Trump.
Yeah, Michigan, he's still up 6 points.
So she could win Michigan, Arizona, and Nevada. And she's not winning. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Alaska are all going for Trump. Like, I don't see how, like, it's still statistically possible, I suppose, that she could win Wisconsin. But I don't see how it's possible that she could even possibly win Pennsylvania when she's 200,000 votes behind.
Yeah.
And there's only 5. Like, what is she percentage-wise behind? She's 48 to 51, so she's 3 points behind. So if she got all 3 points to catch up, that would put it at 98%.
Right.
So she'd have to get basically 4 points of the remaining 5 points of votes that remain.
Yeah, she's not getting Michigan because he's now up 7 points again at 73% reporting.
Statistically, up to this point, she's gotten 48% of the votes. For the 5% that remain, in order to win, she would have to get something like 80% of the votes.
And it's not as of everything that's come in.
Oh, there it goes. It just went. It just went for Trump.
Shit.
Oh,
just went red.
Oh, 95%. Donald Trump 51, 48.1.
Yeah. Now Michigan and Wisconsin should flip right about now.
Dude, they just got to call Alaska and it's done. In Alaska, there's no reason why they wouldn't call it.
Across the plains of Texas, unseen a shining city.
Oh, he hadn't started speaking yet. Calhoun says, read my last 2 chats. I don't know if I have time. Imagine them not certifying with the map looking like 1984. He wins the popular vote and civil boog to electric war. It would be. It would be.
Let's fucking go. Dude, let's fucking go. Man, I just got like a warm feeling inside of my heart.
Right? Is it the
Are you getting like a happy boner?
I mean, without the boner, yeah.
A happy chub.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Protect
He looks
that
so
fucking
smug
man.
right now.
Protect that fucking man. Please.
Look at that joy on Vance's face.
Secret Service agents, throw your bodies in front of the bullet that you know are coming. 6.5 hours later.
Thank you very much. Wow.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends in this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
45, 47, baby.
And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family.
That makes him 92.
Future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you. And with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
Heck yes.
And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places. Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. We are now winning in Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska, which would result in us carrying at least 315 electoral votes. But it's much easier doing what the networks did or whoever called it, because there was no other path. There was no other path to victory. We also have won the popular vote. That was great. Very proud of that.
He's ahead 6 million popular vote right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, 6 million.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Winning the popular vote was very nice. Very nice, I will tell you. It's a great feeling of love. We have a great feeling of love in this very large room with unbelievable people standing by my side. These people have been incredible. They've made the journey with me, and we're going to make you very happy. We're going to make you very proud of your vote. I hope that you're going to be looking back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people. America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate. We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good.
Yep, awesome.
And the Senate races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, were all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. And in those cases, every one of them, we worked with the senators. They were tough races. And I mean, the number of victories in the Senate was absolutely incredible. And We did tele-rallies. We did tele-rallies with each one of them, and sometimes we did 2 or 3 and it was amazing to look at all of those victories. Nobody expected that, nobody. So I just wanted to thank you very much for that. And you have some great senators and some great new senators. And it also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. And I want to thank Mike Johnson. I think he's doing a terrific job. Terrific job. I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
Ready to drink some liberal tears?
Liberal tears.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Get you some.
Best-selling book in the country. Can you believe that? Oh, no, she's done a great job. Works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great. My father-in-law, Victor, is tremendous, and we miss very much Melania's mother, Amalia. We miss Amalia, don't we, huh? She would be very happy right now, standing on this stage. She'd be so proud. She was a great woman, that one. Beautiful inside and out. She was a great woman. I want to be the first to congratulate our great, now I can say, Vice President-elect of the United States, J.D. Vance. And is absolutely remarkable and
God, look how tall Barron is.
Yeah,
dude, fucking huge.
And he is a feisty guy, isn't he? You know, I've said, go into the enemy camp. And you know, the enemy camp is certain networks. And a lot of people don't like to, sir, do I have to do that? He just goes, okay. Which one? CNN, MSDNC? He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like, he's like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks forward to it. And then he just goes in and absolutely obliterates them.
No shot ready lost.
I will be right back.
Wild. Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
They're so weird.
And under President Trump, we're going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice. A little heat at the beginning, but he was. I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets. And we love the family, and we're going to have a great 4 years, and we're going to turn our country around, make it something very special. Lost that little thing called special. We have to make it so. We're going to make this so great. It's the greatest country and potentially the greatest country in the world by far. And right now, we're going to just work very hard to get all of that back. We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know. It was going bad, and it was going bad fast. We're going to have to seal up those borders, and we're going to have to let people come into our country. We want people to come back in, but
legally.
We have to let them come back in, but they have to come in legally. They have to come in legally. Let me also express my tremendous appreciation for Susie and Chris, the job you did. Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden, we call her the Ice Maiden. Right? Come here, Chris.
It's just like, no.
Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background. Come here, Susie.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate. And he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Susie. Look at her, she's shot. I've never seen her be shot before. Susie. They're great. Everybody up here is great. Everybody up here is very special. But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a new star. A star is born, Elon. Now he is. Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago. And I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour, and it was burning like hell. I said, what happened to your paint job? He said, we've never made a paint that could withstand that kind of heat. And but I saw it come down and turn around. And it was, you know, it's like 22 stories tall, by the way. It looks a little smaller than that, but it's big. And it came down, and you saw that fire burning. And I'm saying, only Elon can do this. It must be an Elon. And I tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone. I had the screen muted, no sound. I was talking to a very important man, happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again. So I figured I could ask him to hold. So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's going to crash into the gantry. And I said, oh, no. And I said, do me a favor. Do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this. I thought it was a space age movie or something. I put the phone down. Bad part, I didn't pick it up for 45 minutes, and he was holding. But this spaceship came down, and I saw those engines firing, and it looked like it was over. It was going to smash. And then I saw the fire pour out from the left side, and it put it straight. And it came down so gently, and then it wrapped those arms around it, and it held it. And just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great. You know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit North Carolina. They were really devastated, the water. This was a big water, as big as we've ever seen, water hurricane. It built lakes out of nothing. Fields became lakes, and the danger was unbelievable. And the people from North Carolina came to me and they said, would it be possible, at all possible, for you to speak to Elon Musk? We need Starlink. I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon, and I'll tell you what, he had, and it was very dangerous. People would die. They had no communication. All the wires were down. I called Elon Musk. I said, Elon, you have something called Starlink. Is that right? Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives. But he's a character. He's a special guy. He's a super genius. We have to protect our geniuses. We don't have that many of them. We have to protect our super geniuses. I want to thank some of the guys. You know, we have up here today the U.S. Open champion. He's fantastic golfer, slightly longer than me. It's a little bit longer than me. Just a little bit. Bryson DeChambeau is up here someplace. What happened to Bryson? Where is he? Bryson. Oh, he was shot. He's hitting balls. Oh, he's on the way. He's hitting balls. Oh, look at him. He's got a great career going. Great U.S. Open, Bryson. That's a fantastic job. And we also have a man, Dana White, who has done some job. He's a tough guy. So Dana started UFC and came to me, do you mind if I use your, nobody wanted to give him a rinse because they said it's a rough sport, a little rough. And I helped him out a little bit, and I went, and they said, this is the roughest sport I've ever seen, but I began to like it, and he loved it, and nobody's done a better job in sports. And you know, he's a very motivational kind of a guy, what he does. He gets these fighters, and they really go at it, and it's become one of the most successful sports enterprises anywhere at any time. It's doing so well. I'd like to ask Dana just to say a couple of words because people love to hear from him. And
nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hardworking man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelk boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, busting with the boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
Trump needs all the Secret Service now.
Yeah, he does.
Do you think Joe Rogan fucking put it over the top for him, or did he have it in the bag?
He's really an amazing guy. But most of all, I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans.
I think it probably helped significantly.
Who have always been the heart and soul of
Hey,
this.
do you all feel unburdened what has been?
Through
I do. Yeah, a little bit.
Record numbers to deliver a victory. Like really,
Yeah, that was a good one, Jared.
Brother, this was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's got to be turned around. It's got to be turned around for us.
Getting tired.
We're gonna turn it around.
You do, dude.
In every way, with so many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country.
Drain the fucking swamp.
So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He came in, and he's going to help make America healthy again.
And Kennedy got 500,000 votes, even though he wasn't on the ballots. He wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, and they wouldn't allow him to take his name, which I thought was stupid.
And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else.
Open Sneed. I always believe.
China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen any young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight. I mean, I was looking at it. I was watching it. They had some great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all corners, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years we had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign trail, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine?
Wow.
901 something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason.
Amen.
And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple.
Are we having issues?
All right. I was like, man, I hope that's not my computer.
I hope it's not mine either.
I was like, did my shit freeze up? What the fuck?
Right.
Right?
Yeah, Google still hasn't confirmed. They still got him at 267 with Harris at 224.
Google and Bing. They
so-
don't want to give up the goat.
Well, and I can't find anything where it says Kamala is conceded either. So,
right.
But whatever,
Right.
they know what's going on.
Kamala is rolled up in a ball in a drunken
I'm
stupor.
screen sharing an image. You can't see it because I'm not the host. But this is the reason why Trump won. So,
America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Check this real quick. They did flip PA.
Yeah, they called Minnesota for her.
For who?
For her, Harris.
That was a while ago.
No, that just happened not so long
Oh,
ago.
Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
PA's finally flipped, so I mean,
We knew Minnesota was going for her anyways.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that locked away. He's fucking 4 points up here.
But Wisconsin and Michigan are like the surprising factors because we thought they was going to go the other way.
I mean, Michigan, he's still up 7 fucking.
I mean, he's going to get even if they cheat in Michigan and Wisconsin and Nevada and Arizona, he gets Alaska and he gets to 270.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way he doesn't win, dude. At this point.
Shut that off.
It's just weird how some of them is reporting that he's won and the other ones just not.
Well, I don't expect Google to say anything. Like I said, Google is going to remain like this no matter what.
Yeah,
unless for some reason they can say Harris won. But it'll remain like 3 years from now, you'll bring it up and it'll still be there just like this. Because they don't want to admit it, you know.
Right.
So, because a lot of lefties are in denial and losing it right now.
And again, he's up over 5 million votes, so I mean, he's probably not going to lose the popular vote.
No.
So Calhoun says, according to Don Jr., he hasn't slept in almost 2 days, and he's 79. Compare that to Biden.
Right.
Yeah, no shit.
Come on, Biden hasn't slept in almost 2 hours, and he's still like fumbling idiot. So I feel sorry for him. I mean, to have his brain deteriorate like that? I mean,
his brain's been gone since he fucking had part of it removed after he had that aneurysm.
Yeah, well.
Do you think now is the time when they start implementing the next phase of the plan?
Yes.
Probably.
What's his name talked about? I forget what the dude's name is.
The next phase.
Yeah, well, the next phase of the plan that they've already talked about doing is to somehow block Trump from getting into office because he is a felon and he has participated in insurrection, and therefore, according to the 14th Amendment or whatever the fuck it is, I forget which one, you can't insurrect and be an officer.
The minute they
but he wasn't charged with insurrection. No one has been.
The minute they try that, Honda, people are going to come gunning for him.
Right, which is why the other phase of that plan is to bring in the National Guards so that they can protect Washington, D.C. and their vital areas while they do the thing.
Well, you remember the Biden administration did pass that thing where they allow the U.S. military to fire on its own citizens now, too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to do it. I'm just saying that this is their own stated plans. These are the things that they said that they were going to do.
Sounds like a bad plan. Silly, really silly.
I wonder if there's any riots or anything close to that going on right now because of.
Oh no, it's way too late.
No offense, Honda, but it sounds as ridiculous as Project 2025.
I hope you're right. I mean,
but tomorrow morning,
I don't have any evidence or anything to support that they're like actually doing this. I'm just saying this is the plan that they've stated that they're like. If Trump wins, this is what we're going to do.
Right. I'm just stating the ridiculousness of it.
Just know when you go to work tomorrow, they're probably going to be blocking traffic in all the expressways and highways and the streets. So.
Yeah, they'll be gluing themselves to the streets, the walls, and the paintings.
Yeah,
they're gluing the dogs. They're gluing the cats.
Glue the cat.
They're
Glue
gluing
the cat.
themselves to the streets of the people out there.
Man.
If you live in Portland, just don't go to work.
I don't live in Portland. I live in Salem. Salem isn't going to be.
I work from home, so I'm good. Just saying.
If you live in or around any Democrat populated area, just fucking stay home.
That is possible. I know a lot of my colleagues and friends they're all strapped up tonight, just in case.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
Screen share this image I'm sharing real quick.
Some of us are strapped up all the time just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, there we go.
He's got
This is why he won. This is why he won.
Peanuts for Trump.
They did this yesterday, and they executed that poor squirrel. You know, the New Yorkers did it, and they lost the election because of it. That's
They
what I'm
didn't just
calling.
execute the squirrel; they cut his head off.
They didn't just execute him. They executed him and the raccoon.
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah,
They
because
cut
we
his
all
head off
know
and
squirrels
test
have
for
such
weight.
conscious thought processes.
Someone in the
according
chat
to
earlier
according to
said
Rick
that-
and Morty,
They
they do.
claimed they were checking it for rabies. even though
Oh
it's
shit!
not.
Bitcoin's at $74,000
Right.
right now.
But the lady who
Rick
claimed that,
Morty.
you know what her name was?
Karen.
Karen.
Someone in the chat earlier said that Peanut and Fred were the last energy sacrifice to make all this happen, meaning Trump winning.
They were, and their memory will live on. Thank you, Peanut.
That whole situation is fucked up, and it's so illegal.
Yeah. Well, it happened in New York where, you know, they're tyrants. That's going to change.
But it got started and kicked off because of some fucking Karen bitch here in Texas.
Dogecoin's at 20 cents.
That sounds cool. I haven't.
I have some
invested in
Dogecoin. I just don't know what it's at.
So do
I
I.
haven't paid attention to it in like 3 fucking years or whatever.
Just log into your Robinhood, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, you might be up like, 10, 15 bucks.
Speaking of Dogecoin,
He's sitting on about 2
You
million.
bought
and
it when it was
doesn't know
like 5 or 8 cents or something like that. So it's at least it's 2 to 4
That-
times what you bought it for.
I found my Doge avatar.
Even on
Probably
CNN,
sitting on a
they're
couple
talking about,
million.
like, Kamala didn't outperform Biden in any county in the country.
Are you really surprised about that?
No,
Well, when
she
people
was-
were voting for Biden over Trump, they were doing it because they were brainwashed into hating Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Right.
because they had any legitimate reason to, not because they had some unique thought in their own head that they came up with based upon evidence that they saw with their own eyes. It was because that's what they were told by people that they trust for whatever reason. That and most people, here's the thing, dude. Most people in a normal 9-to-5 job, a normal life, maybe get to look at news for like an hour a week. You know, they got kids, they got bills, the car's broken, the boss is droning on them. They're tired when they get home. They want to watch their baseball game. They want to drink their beer. And they want to go to bed. You know, so most people are watching an hour maybe, and then generally think that they know what's going on. You don't actually watch enough to know that you're being lied to, that you're being propagandized to, that the information that you get from the mainstream media is factually incorrect, and that they're leading you down logical fallacies and presenting you with conclusions rather than evidence, and
Actually, you
it's
do
hard
if
to
you can think for
decipher when you
yourself.
only watch it for an hour a week. Sorry,
Practical
you
bacon, right? So with him being the unofficial winner, does that mean he gets more Secret Service, or does that only come when he actually gets inaugurated?
He gets the same amount, I believe. Well, no, he might get more once he's actually officially the president-elect.
Yeah. He gets more once he becomes the president-elect, is what it is.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was now or once he actually takes office.
Is that what happens to every president, or is this just a special case?
Every president.
Every president. Okay.
So since Tim Walz was the one that signed that bill about the 17 states and everything, if that was actually a thing back in 2016, would Hillary have won? Because aren't they always saying that she won the popular vote then?
The Hodgins twins just announced on Twitter that Kamala called Trump and conceded.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
someone else. Right.
They were canceling parties here hours ago in Oregon.
Who?
So is that a yes or no?
I don't know that.
Adam Carolla was saying the legacy media is now dead and celebrity endorsements are now dead.
Well, certainly every celebrity endorsement I saw that was for Kamala Harris
were bad endorsements.
Made me question whether or not they had been to the island or to a Diddy party.
Both.
Oh, well, I was also questioning their sanity too, but that should be no surprise.
It all seemed like Oprah, right? When she was like on TV the other day and she was like, and Donald Trump's going to be the end of democracy. And she said all the fucking lines that everyone always says because that's what they have to say if they're part of the thing. And it seemed to me to be like a hostage reading off her hostage's like ransom note to the ransomers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these aren't my words. I'm being blackmailed into this. I'm going through the motions and saying the things that I need to say so that the information that they have on me does not come to light.
Anthony Roberts said Biden voted for Trump because Kamala screwed him over.
Would that surprise anybody?
No. That'd be hilarious if he really did.
That would be kind of funny. It would be funnier if Hillary voted for Trump just to keep Kamala from being the first female president.
Ooh.
Why? It's not like she's going to ever run again.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Hey, Hillary did laugh her ass off at his joke on that banquet.
Like I was saying this earlier, I can't think of another politician who gives me such a negative, visceral reaction to just the sound of their voice and laughter as Kamala Harris.
Right.
And like for no logical reason. Like there's like nothing logical behind that reaction that I have to her, but it's just so fake. And it oh God, the way that she cackles and laughs and smiles and doesn't say anything, but says like 7,000 words is so off-putting to me.
Her laugh is like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Wow.
I just like envision her with like two other witches stirring a cauldron with like children inside of it or something. You know what I mean?
Like Hocus Pocus.
The witch from Hansel and Gretel.
Where they actually eat children. It's not just like a fucking.
Trump's almost at 60 million.
Super dark.
Popular vote.
I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's the feeling I get. Like,
it's just super dark.
You know, some people like their Dr. Seuss fairy tales. He likes his Brothers Grimm fairy tales. It's all good.
That's fair.
So do we think anything crazy is going to fucking happen between now and tomorrow morning?
I don't.
Well, like I said, I'm going to walk outside, look out the back, and see if I see anything on fire.
I'm saying 67%
Here's a question.
chance.
Here's a question. Where's that missing the 18 million voters that Biden got last time?
Right?
Here's my question. Do you think that any of the states that they've already called for Kamala Harris will, for any reason, for any foreseeable reason, be like changed in the next 24 hours, let's say?
I don't see why they would. No.
And then my next question is, do you think that there's any potential possibility or universe or reality in which Kamala Harris wins Alaska?
No.
Then it's over, dude. It's fucking over.
It's no.
That's why I think why they haven't
I'll
called
say
Wisconsin
yes.
or Michigan yet is because they're planning on and seeing how many extra votes they need to create.
I do think they should make those northern Virginia counties and just go ahead and just incorporate them in the DC and get them out of Virginia, because that's the only reason that the damn state went blue. Everybody who works in DC lives in those northern Virginia counties.
So if Trump is actually inaugurated and everything, do you think he'll try to fix the voting system to where
it can't do anything? It's controlled by the states, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing the president can do.
Yeah, which means in the future, the states that want like election fortification, let's call it, going to have more of that because they're able to do it in their own state and they already control them. And the ones that want election transparency, let's call it, will get more of that. And there will be, I think at some point in the future, you're going to see a clear difference between the two different states and the way that they vote. And it's not just a matter of the demographics.
You got a super chat.
Yep, got a super chat. Fiend Dog says, I just woke up. I fucking love it. Trump Mania, brother. Trump Mania, brother.
Yep. What was that? Everyone's boarding shit up? Wonder why. That's weird. All the rest left?
And guess where they're boarding places up? In all the Democrat bastions.
They were boarding stuff up from the last time in Portland, when everybody just went crazy on everybody else, even people they represented. So or supported, you know what I mean? Like local businesses taking a toll. So they kind of pre-boarded everything up just in case, because
I actually wouldn't be surprised to see people doing like Koreatown during the LA riots, getting up on the roofs and just watching for people to do stupid crap.
Do you think they're going to start deporting massive amounts of people, or how is that going to go?
I doubt that's going to happen right away. Obviously, you got months to go. I think my biggest thing would be Biden steps down and then lets Kamala take over now, so that way you get the first woman president out of the way, and two, she can start implementing her changes on the already created scheme that they have. That would be smart, I guess, if you really wanted to just put a dagger into somebody. You don't even need to.
Yeah,
really...
but that's supposing they can get Joe to agree to it.
Exactly.
All they need to do is tell him, "Hey, Joe, you won. Go home and retire," and he'll be like, "Yeah, I won."
He'd be like,
and
"Hey,
then,
Joe,
she'll be president.
It depends on how proud he is, for sure.
The funny thing is no matter what she does, she's going to do it through what? She's going to have to try and do it through executive order or whatever.
Yeah, that won't
As soon as Trump gets in office, he's just going to do what he did last time and just reverse all that shit.
No, I feel like they're going to back down. They're not going to try to do the same thing they accuse the Republicans of doing. There's no way. There's no way they're going to do that. They have to literally step down and have an equal just balance of power. Come on. If you look at that video they made about Trump, it was Carter, Biden. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, not Biden. Carter, Obama, Clinton, and they were all talking about the transfer of power down. Oh, I think maybe even a Bush was in there. But yeah,
you got to remember that's the same group that says you can't do this while they're doing it, quite literally in your face doing it, going, "You can't do it. You're a Nazi." So just
okay.
saying.
What about Trump using the Department of Justice to go after, call them political enemies or whatever you want to call them, but people who have actually broken the law, not just political enemies? Because if you're just a political enemy and you've just been like, Trump's bad and I don't like him, you didn't break the law, you just said you didn't like him. We're looking for the people who've actually abused the positions of power that they've been in, or used and lied and manipulated in an illegal way the levers of power that they've had control over. And then the Department of Justice going after them for the laws that they've broken.
If that happens, fine, but then they would have to pursue those same laws on him, right? If it happens right away, because they gotta shut up. They have too much on each other. It's just
they have nothing on
move
Trump.
on.
They literally have nothing on Trump. That's why they had to trump up the 33 fucking felony charges that weren't felonies for anyone else in a unique way that no one's ever been charged for before ever in the history of law.
And then got called out for it.
And then as soon as there's an appeal to a higher court, all of that's going to get overturned because it's 100% bullshit kangaroo court style stuff.
Mm-hmm. I hope Trump
Because
pardons
if they had
all the-
something on Trump, they would have gone after Trump for the thing that they had on him. They legitimately have tried so many times. And it seems like, I guess, if you were on the other side of it, like, oh, look how slippery Trump is. He's so greasy. You can't ever nail him down. He always gets away with it. He's always got people on his side. Or the whole shit's corrupt and they're trying to nail him down on shit that he's not guilty of, and he keeps getting out of fucking being in trouble because he didn't do the thing, you know? I mean, like, one or the other is true.
Yeah.
I hope Trump pardons all the January 6th people and releases all the documents and stuff surrounding the 6th.
That would really be an FU to them.
I agree.
He's already talked about too ending the 2030 electric car mandates shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Trump's up 40,000 fucking votes in Alaska now, with 60% reporting, 130 to 90,000. Like, they need to call Alaska and be done with this.
You got 2 super chats, Matt.
Well, it doesn't matter. Once Harris does concede, it's over. Period.
And the thing is I don't, unless he's got it recorded, which I'm pretty sure he'd be smart enough to do. I mean, she can always say, "I never conceded."
Yeah, I was saying something else, or I was conceding one state.
Yeah, he better record.
Since there's nothing that can possibly happen, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed.
All right.
It's like
Nothing
there's
can possibly happen
possible
now.
way. I'm going to go to bed. It's just exactly the way it is now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. There you
All
go.
right, G-Webs,
Well,
later,
good night there, G-Webs. It's good talking to you
Yeah,
again.
G.
Good chat with everybody.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it won't be another 4 years.
Yeah, really, G-Webs.
Well, I got a
Stop
link.
by,
So
come
I
on and
jumped
chat,
in. I
say
got the
hello.
email link. I didn't have to go look anywhere. It was very easy for me to join. So thanks for the link.
I'm going to start emailing you. God damn it.
Right on.
You're the only one who I have to email, but I'll do it just for you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
You're gonna have to start
G.
emailing me.
I'll
Dr.
email
Phil
both
dropped
people.
one in and says, since Trump won, do you think those looters in San Fran will put shit back on the shelves? No, they will not.
No,
No.
no, but they'll continue to put shit on the streets.
Hey, you stole my
Okay,
line.
what if
Fiend drop one in and says, I can't wait to wear my Trump Mania shirt to this month's local union meeting just to say fuck you to them.
I have to get my God Emperor Trump shirt out.
You got to take some pictures of that, Fiend Dog.
What
So we can
if
see their-
come January 6th, Kamala Harris is like, I don't accept the results of this election. There was Russian hacking involved. And she says for her supporters to go forth peacefully and patriotically to protest at the Capitol. Right? These are the words that she uses. And then
Right.
those people go crazy and do a bunch of looting and go inside of the fucking Capitol while there's a vote to see if they can confirm the vote for the presidency. Just like what happened on January 6th, but with the other shoe on the other foot. Does the power
it'll
of the
be peaceful
government get
protesting.
used equally against the people who do the same thing?
The mainstream
it'll-
media is already blaming Joe Biden on Kamala's
They'll,
laws.
they'll,
for
ju-
not
they'll
dropping
just shoot him this time.
Do we think she'll ever run again?
No.
Nobody
No.
likes her.
No,
That's honestly why she didn't win this time. Nobody likes her.
she's ran for
Not
it,
even her
she
own
lost.
people.
Yep.
Yeah, she lost horribly. And I mean, the only reason she was in there is because Biden stepped down. If Biden wouldn't have stepped down, it would have been the same result. So
I'm going to hit the sack, and y'all have a good night.
All right, Jared, take it easy, brother.
Later.
Yeah, hey guys, before you go,
Later.
I just want to say congratulations on you guys' win. So
There
you go.
Trump just hit 69 million popular vote.
All right, MSB 9021 says, ditto what I said on the other guy's stream.
He said it's late. Thanks
Oh,
everyone.
Late. Okay, there we go.
We're
Yeah.
dual streaming right
Give
now.
both- That's right.
So he gave both of us 5. He didn't play favorites.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Yeah, very nice.
Yep.
But he did give me my $5 first. So that means that I'm his favorite.
That or save the best for last. Something like that.
No, not the way I look at it. Sorry.
Michigan's at 78% reporting. Wisconsin is 92. They should just call this shit already.
Right?
I'm just
They're
looking
not
for
going
Alaska.
to.
Once Alaska gets to 1% more, they should call it 60%. And Trump's up 56-40,
So what are we taking? We taking bets on whether or not it's going to be the same when we all wake up tomorrow?
Yeah,
No, I'm not going to do that. There are way too many states that have been given to people that have like 50, 60% reporting and stuff like that. Utah's at 58.
You'll
Arizona's
wake
at
up tomorrow
52.
morning and they'll find 20 million votes for Kamala Harris just in some truck.
Well,
Like
I will say
Montana's
this: I
at-
haven't seen
That's what I'm
nearly as
scared
much
of.
evidence.
47.
I have not seen nearly as much evidence of cheating as I did in 2020. Because in
that's true.
2020, like we woke up the next day and it was just like what the fuck happened? And then you start looking at all these videos of like trucks coming in and people dropping in drop boxes, like hundreds of ballots, and fucking dudes pulling fucking like boxes from underneath tables, and them claiming that the fucking water pipes broke when they didn't, and sending everybody home, and them telling all the fucking the voter counting watching people that they were done counting for the night, and all the media people that they were done counting, and then watching them leave the parking lot through the window on camera, on video, right? And then as soon as they fucking like get out of sight around the corner, they shut the blinds and start counting again.
Yeah.
It's like they put cardboard up over the windows when people were trying to look in and see what was going on, because they made the fucking observers not be able to stand next to them while they were doing it like they're supposed to, and said everything's fine because it's COVID and you can't be that close to people. It's the fucking like 6-foot rule, but there's so many people in the room, you can't be in the room. So you have to be outside the room. Like everything's in the name of health and safety, right? But they didn't have that excuse this time.
Yeah.
They didn't have the mail-in vote this time. There's a lot of things that they had in 2020 that they didn't have this time. And not to mention there's multiple states that have been looking out for things and changing things since. Whilst other states, like Minnesota, wonder why that was blue, fucking did exactly the opposite and doubled down on all of their fucking potentially, like if you were going to use these methods for anything, you would use them for cheating. Like why else would you not have fucking voter ID? Why else would you have mass mail-out ballots? Why else would you forego signature verification? Why else would you have drop boxes that aren't monitored in places that you can't fucking watch? Right? Like the only reason for all of those things is because you plan on cheating. And like fucking lo and behold, the states that had that shit are still blue. Weird.
If they show right now, that Trump hit 270 because when Alaska goes solid red, is that like it's done? There's even if they try to come with extra quote unquote extra ballots in all these other states, there's no way they can flip it.
Hey, I just got to say goodnight, guys. I just wanted to again say congratulations on your win. And, we should have an old man battle for the next one and let a president do 3 terms and have an Obama versus Trump festival of presidency. I think that would be cool to just watch them battle it out at their age. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with to think about. Let's let them have 3 terms, and then let's let it be just those old guys battling it out because they're both cool. And that's where I'm going to leave you. But congrats.
Yep.
Good night, guys.
Later.
Good night.
Later, man. Love you, bro.
Who was that?
My friend Z.
Okay.
My liberal friend Z, who's a very liberal person, but is also very nice and cool and understanding, and he's not very political about shit, but like still kind of has opinions about stuff. So
Okay.
he's a good person to have on and not
All right.
attack. And if you attack him, I will attack you 3 times harder.
Well, he didn't say anything to be attacked.
Well, I'm just saying in the future. You know, don't scare away my friends.
I don't attack people who don't.
I'm not saying
fucking-
you. God damn it, everybody.
How about attack just a little bit? Just a little bit.
Already attacking me, and I didn't even fucking do anything.
That's hilarious. Oh man.
So what about my question?
Huh?
If
7 inches.
if
Wait, what was your
everywhere said
question?
that Trump hit
That's a good round
270
number.
and they declare him the president-elect, and these other states that they're not wanting to certify yet come and mysteriously find a bunch of extra ballots, they can't flip it, or can they?
Well, they
Well,
can.
these are just predictions.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they actually
These-
call it that Trump won.
I mean, if the
You know,
states
like I
have
said, unless they're
certified it,
playing
then the states have certified it. So
Yeah, I was gonna say unless they're playing the biggest, psych your mind game on fucking Trump, he's already given his victory speech. So yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't have done that unless he actually won.
I mean, is there
So-
still movement happening? Like, watch the national vote. Are there still votes being counted right now?
Maybe not right now, but there are a lot of states that have like 60% or less not reported or reported.
fucking Arizona's still
Like-
at 52%.
Yeah, Utah's at 58%.
Wisconsin's at 92,
let's
so
see.
it's basically over. Michigan's
South Dakota's at
he's
65.
300,000 up. So I don't.
Montana's only at 47%.
Alaska's at
I mean-
59% reported, and he's got a 16-point lead on Camel Toe.
You
So I don't know why they
most
don't.
of them look like they're showing.
So it was Wisconsin where they were like Detroit, right? Which is Oakland, or it's one of these 3 fucking counties, right? Which is Oakland, Wayne. Excuse me. Let's see. So Oakland County is at 95. 82 for this one. Wayne is at 29.7, which is this county over here, which is that's Detroit County, or that's the county Detroit's in. This one right here, Wayne, the one that's only 29% in, that's where they were loading votes in. That's where we saw that fucking Twitter video that they were fucking piling votes, bringing lock boxes and shit in after hours. Was
how
that
likely?
there?
How likely
So,
do you think
we
they're
gotta
going to be to
ask
say?
Well, he's
how like. I was
Let's
going to say, how likely do you think they're actually going to follow the rule to where, if the votes aren't in the building by midnight, they're going to stop? They got to.
Well, if the election watchers are doing their fucking job, then it'll be 100%.
So he is, well, he's 300,000 votes up. So let's say they bring all those votes into that county. Can they get 300,000 votes in one county in another 70% of the vote?
No, I doubt.
800,000 votes is
You're
20%.
talking Michigan? Where are we looking at? Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan.
So Michigan's currently 78% reporting, right? Trump is at 52.5%. Kamala is at 45.8%. So there's 22% remaining of the vote.
It was roughly around 800,000 votes.
And he needs.
And Trump is 6.5 points ahead of her. So I mean, it would have to be pretty fucking one-sided for that to happen. It's still mathematically possible, though.
Yes, that's my point. Is the county that is most likely to be able to pull off just 100% Kamala Harris votes is the county where we saw them fucking loading fucking shit in. It also happens to be the most populous county.
Mm-hmm.
And they only need 300,000 votes.
Ledley's put in a link that said Trump flipped a county that was Democratic since 1892.
Damn.
They are still adding votes. I just saw the fucking numbers change. So somewhere in the country, anyway, they're still counting and updating. Although the thing I learned is like the fucking election software bullshit that they use sucks, at least on the user side, on our side, when you're like, oh, here's a website that shows you the wait times at the different places where you can vote. And they were all wrong. They were like, because I went to 2 of them, and then when I found the website, it was like, okay, the line that I'm in, that I've been waiting in for a half an hour, that there's another half an hour wait to get through, says that there's a 5-minute wait. So it says 5 minutes. The actual is 1 hour. And the place that I was just at and left because it was an 1.5 to 2 hour wait says there's a 15-minute wait. So, yeah, dude, it was all jacked up. That was fucking infuriating. Because we fucking showed up to the place, and the lady's like, oh, it's going to be an hour wait, but if you go down the street over here, 10 minutes away, take this turn, that turn, go over here, park there, go in there, blah, blah, blah. There's no wait at all. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I followed her directions exactly and got all the way over there. Took 10 minutes to get there, 5 minutes to get in the door and figure it out, 5 minutes to get back to the car, and 10 minutes to drive back to the place. So we would have been through 30 minutes of the hour-long line, which we then had to then get into line, which it was like an hour and 10 minutes when we got in the line. So yeah, I was pretty upset at that bitch. Like, fuck you.
I bet.
Was it Kowloon Republic wants you to read his super chat there? Honda.
Even if Duke fails us, we got this read my super chat, Honda. We got this read my super chat, Honda. Accept my love, no homo. Laughing my fucking ass off. I accept your love, full homo.
Full.
Oh wait, I mean no homo.
You never go full homo.
7.5 hour chat, Matt. I'm impressed.
I haven't done that in
we're
a
trying
long ass fucking time, dude. Long
trying
ass.
to relieve the glory
Been
days.
years since we've gone.
Are you doing the chat tomorrow?
The
Man.
2016 the 2016 election was at least as long.
Yeah, and that's probably the last time I did a chat like this.
Michigan's
Shit, I was still living in California back then.
Okay, 270 win to win has Trump at 280.
Yeah, they had him at
Wow.
280 for a
Why
while.
would you?
I think because they already declared Wisconsin for Trump.
What is the other difference? Hold on, let me look.
I think you still missed the chat. Kowloon was saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been looking at other shit. My bad. I'm getting kind of tired too there.
Yeah,
Says, we all love Honda.
Aw.
Aw.
Aww.
Snarf. As long as you love me more than Matt.
79% and 7-point lead, and Michigan still hasn't been called for Trump.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
just
California.
called Wisconsin.
It does make sense, though. It makes sense now.
Oh man.
Okay, so what am I looking at? The changes between. So here's this one. Where's the other one?
About time you guys get back here.
Oh, shit, I was eating one too. I don't know if.
Eating? What the fuck?
Remember, it's only like a full cast for people.
We didn't say you could eat yet.
So 270 to wins given Michigan and Alaska to Trump versus Google has not.
Yeah, Alaska's at what, 59% reporting.
59, yes.
And he's got what he's still got a 16-point lead on her there. But they don't want to call it like we said before, because even if they just call just Alaska, that'll put him at 270.
I don't see how they don't call Alaska. Like they have to call Alaska.
Well,
They were calling like fucking like Utah before they even counted a vote.
Yep. Yeah. Let's Google the powers that should not be.
So Utah's at 58% and has 58% for Trump. Alaska's at 59% and has 56% for Trump. It's very similar.
Yeah. And Alaska's a much bigger state.
Yeah, well, size-wise, but not
really,
population.
Not population-wise, no. It's a much smaller state.
Until the other part balls out.
Like Alaska's barely got anybody in it, dude. No one lives up there.
I think Alaska's got almost as few people as like Iowa, you know.
It's got barely more than Wyoming.
Iowa doesn't exist, so but I get your point.
Well, that's exactly why I said that.
Least populated. Wyoming's the least populated state. Alaska's number 2, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Wait,
92%, 80%.
Wyoming.
Michigan's now at 80.
Nobody lives in fucking Wyoming. Everyone just drives through it, or not even. You just don't even go to Wyoming.
Well, I think Iowa is number 1 because it don't, it don't exist.
Oh well, for that reason, I guess.
Yep.
They have to call Michigan now. I mean, fuck, it's obvious. Nah, it's 80%.
I mean, they're still adding votes. Very, very slowly. It's slowed down to a trickle.
Yeah, Pat Wright says I think they just stopped reporting. Yeah, because they're all fucking butthurt and crying.
They stopped reporting because they all fucking went to bed.
$4 a.m. is when they did the cheat last time, which is in 26 minutes. And I'm pretty sure they have to report as they count. That's the way it works. At least in batches or whatever,
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And that was in what, Georgia and Michigan were where they fucking shot up in the middle of the night.
But honestly, dude, she'd have to win.
It's not possible in Georgia at this point. It is possible in Michigan.
It's not possible in Pennsylvania either.
But I mean, she'd have to win Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin.
I don't think there's a way at this point, if all the states we're looking at here are set, there's no way she wins.
Right.
She could win every other fucking state.
All right, well, let's go to the map again, shall we?
I'm still hoping Michigan.
So we're going to forecast. No, we want the forecast.
I mean, we should be all good, right?
And we don't want the live election predictions, election results. We want the polls. I'm getting tired.
I think we all are.
Yeah, I think I'm about to call it.
At least we're not as tired, Honda, as you and I were on your fucking 24-hour chat.
Oh man, I needed some cocaine or something, dude. It was bad.
That was a lot.
Okay.
You say you're going to play all night, Strike?
Yeah, I think I am.
All right.
It was good talking to you again, brother.
Get some rest, bro.
Yeah.
Take care, Night Strike.
How do they have the map?
Now I need to figure out how to turn this off when I'm streaming it.
Use your powers and make them certify the election.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Abracadabra.
We ought to bombard Duke's text message and tell him that it's his fault for Michigan being lost, just to fuck with him.
Did he fall asleep?
Oh, he left a long fucking time ago.
Well, I know that movie, yeah. So he didn't. So he doesn't know who won.
No,
probably does.
Well, now 270 to win has Trump at 286.
What got added?
Let's see.
They gave him
neither Nevada. Yep, Nevada.
Yeah, they've got him with Nevada and Alaska and Wisconsin.
Damn.
And Google's still lagging behind.
Yep. I think he's going to get Arizona too.
I don't see how they don't give him Alaska, but they really don't want to because that's 270.
Exactly. That's why they won't just say it's his, because then they would have to officially admit that Trump won.
And the counting is really slowed down to a crawl, bro.
Even if he takes Michigan and Arizona, just look at all that fucking red.
I'm getting fed up with you, fucking Google.
They are lip-tarded.
On Twitter.
They are going to continue to do that until you like pull your hair out, probably. Because, like I said, like it'll be the 2028 election, and it'll still be like that.
Which one is like the official counting?
There isn't one.
There isn't one. Okay.
Because every
state.
I think there should be. Fucking Google.
Well, they're still showing them over 5 million up point wise. So,
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how they don't call Wisconsin too, because it's at 92% reporting, and Trump is up 5 points.
Hell, Michigan, he's up 300,000 votes. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but they got like another 800,000 votes to count. So,
of which she would need like 6.5 out of 9 of the fucking votes, which is a weird fucking way to look at it, but that's the way the math works out.
Well, maybe not 800,000, maybe like 500,000.
No, 6.5 of the 8 votes. So if there were 8 people who still had to vote, whose votes still had to be counted, 6.5 of them would have to be for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And only 1.5 could be for Trump.
Well, that's what happened last year. So, well, not last year, last election.
Yeah. After this, I hope this is the last time we ever see or hear from Kamala ever again.
I just hate that we have to do this. I hate that we can't just be like, well,
jump up down, cheering.
See you guys in the morning, because I know that they're not going to cheat at 4 a.m.
I would still like to see the top of her head.
Why?
He wants to know she's got to have something going for her if she was able to, work her way to the top. So
yeah, she suck a mean fucking dick.
Yeah, that's the only thing she's good at with her tongue. Certainly not talking.
I said that one.
I mean, just ask her brother. So
or her husband. Her husband went on fucking national television and said she, how did they say it?
He said she does what she always does, and she put her head down and got to work. That's literally what he fucking said.
Yeah.
I fucking love that dude.
He's not lying.
Well, that one group I'm in that's to deal with all those progressives, they're already like praying for Trump to croak and shit.
As for Kamala, I think she might try to run for Senate again in the next couple of years.
I doubt that. But, she seemed like the type that's just like, whatever, I'll do my own thing and that's it.
Honda, it was me. Not Honda. Kowloon, it was me. I lit a cigarette.
And she don't have that fucking effort even though it wasn't even got that much effort compared to like fucking Nancy Pelosi. She was like, I'm done. I'm just doing my own shit. We might see her pop up every once in a while for like a little talking or some shit. Or they might do like, oh, remember you almost won and all this other stuff.
Every now and again, I miss smoking a cigarette, but usually I don't. Usually I wake up and I thank God that I don't smoke anymore. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you quit, dude.
It wasn't easy.
No, it's not.
I smoked for fucking 20 years, dude. Did a fair amount of damage, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I smoked and chewed for a long fucking time. And, you know.
How old are you, fucking Shot Red?
Shot Red?
Oh, man, I'm 33.
Yeah, because that's why you're like, damn.
No, because not
How
only
old are you?
that,
30
because
did you say
I can't
33?
even get my dad to quit. He probably just smokes just as much years as you have.
Yeah, he's the youngest.
So he's just ready to go out.
I think I smoked as long as you've been alive, man. Smoked and chewed tobacco as long as you've been alive. Shit. Well, I quit that shit going on 3 years now, almost 4.
Because what did that chewing tobacco affect you pretty bad?
Oh well, chewing tobacco. I don't know honestly. I got COPD, so I mean, you know, I got fucked on that one, but it's not horrible. I don't need oxygen, so I'm good.
And
Yeah.
Never Enough Ammo was gleefully nicotine free until we took a vacation to Tulsa, and he got really stressed out for some reason.
Yeah, and everybody blames me for getting
Well,
his.
and in my defense, it is also not just the stressed out, but like I just quit drinking. So, like, having a backup vice to go to is kind of like a thing.
Well, you mean you got to get your crutch, man.
Which, by the way, it has now been almost 3 years since I quit drinking.
That's bad.
Yeah, I tried to get you on the
Congratulations,
tweet,
brother.
but that didn't go very well.
I mean, yeah, everybody got the weird devices. I don't know. Mine, I probably like too much. I like food and fucking, so I don't know.
And me and my friends, we grew up like fairly straight edge. I mean, mostly just booze and stuff. Now my friend Brad is like a massive pothead. He's like edibles. Like literally, you want to try this edible? You want to try this drink? Here, try this edible. Have a
I mean,
drink.
edibles are nice.
I don't know, man. Last time we
This
were
is the
together
way
out
I
here
have
partying
spoken.
on the river. We were out here partying together on the river, and I had one of those drinks, and it was weird. I didn't like it, so I just went back to booze. And I don't drink that much anyway. Like I'll drink like once a year, and that's about it, you know. And so I was just like, I'll just do this.
I drink like, a good amount. I don't get like fucked up bad. I never liked it like being drunk or real bad where you have to fucking start barking and shit. I never like that feeling.
It's been almost 5 years since I smoked cigarettes. I switched to vaping for like 2 years. So it's been about 3 years-ish. I can't remember exactly when it was that I switched to the patch officially. And so
You didn't smoke in Tulsa?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn you.
I think I had like a cigarette because I was still on nicotine then. I was still vaping. So like having a cigarette wasn't like as big of a deal as, as it would be now,
Right. It's been so long. I honestly couldn't remember if you did or didn't.
Yeah, I think I smoked like a cigarette. I bought a pack and fucking.
You gave it to me. Yeah, you only bought it because
I smoked like 2 cigarettes out of it and gave it to you.
Yeah, and then Matt was smoking out of it too. I think he ended up smoking like most of that pack.
Yeah, I think I hit most of that pack.
And then when I was leaving for the night, he walked me down. He's like, "Can I have a cigarette?" It's like, oh, I'm like, "Here." He's like, "Can I have another one?" And sticks him out his ear.
Yeah, I'm like, give me a couple, man.
Dude, if I smoked a cigarette now, it'd probably fuck me up. I'd probably get all dizzy and shit and feel sick from it.
I feel all high.
Mm-hmm.
Get that virgin lung thing going on.
Well,
I
that part, yeah.
Yeah, I barely smoke weed, and yeah, when you go back doing that, it's like you start coughing up a bunch of it.
Or like abused like a hooker's lungs, but like opposite of virgin. I don't know how you say that. Whatever.
Born again,
dude. Like earlier in the chat, when the chat was first going, and like we didn't know who's gonna win, and Trump was behind on Pennsylvania. I literally felt out of breath. I couldn't breathe. Like I was trying to catch my breath to talk, but I couldn't.
Almost like you're starting to hyperventilate.
Not quite that bad, but I don't know, like during COVID when people's fucking lungs weren't working, that's kind of what it felt like. Like my lungs weren't working.
Yeah.
That's called anxiety.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what.
I think we've all had a lot of anxiety going on this evening.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. That's what that's called. Anxiety is so much fun.
God, yes.
I don't get
blast.
Bro, I deal with like a lot of stress. I don't usually get anxiety like that. That was different. The Houthis announced a ceasefire 1 hour ago. Is that
Yeah,
because
they're probably fucking scared now that Trump's the
the
president
president
elect.
of peace
Yeah,
will
they-
fucking crush us if we don't?
Well, I don't know if you saw, but the Chinese stock dove down.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Damn.
And some of our stocks went up.
Everybody's going to get their act right now because, Trump's president elect. I'm sure Russia and Ukraine's going to end.
Bro, not everything's going to be great. I hope you guys know.
Oh, I know it's not. I'm just.
Because they're going to have to fire a lot of people who work for the government. So there's a lot of people right now who make a lot of money on our taxpayer money, granted, but who made money and put it into the economy in some way or another, who are suddenly going to be out of a job.
Also, I see a lot of those people getting like a golden handshake, though.
At the same time, they're going to be putting tariffs on products that could be made here that aren't made here because it's cheaper to make them in China and bring them over here to give the companies here a competitive advantage. And so for some period of time, the products will be more expensive than they would be if you made them here, but you can't get them made here because no one makes them here, which creates business opportunities, right? Like if you want to make widgets and China makes cheap widgets, so you can't, and then Trump puts a big tax on widgets that they bring in from China. Now suddenly you have a competitive advantage when you're producing widgets. However, for the widget buyer, it becomes very much more expensive, very noticeably, very quickly. And that's a tough hurdle to get over. But Trump's a one-term president at this point. He's not running for re-election. This is his 4 years to fix shit. If he doesn't get it done now, and JD Vance doesn't get in, it doesn't get done. So it's kind of crunch time. And he's got to do these things. He's got to rip off the Band-Aid about certain things in this country that have been going the wrong way, because going along to get along is the way that you get along, even if it's not. It's like you got a toothache and brushing your teeth hurts, so you don't brush your teeth because it hurts, but that only makes your toothache worse, you know?
Well, I know Heavy remembers this because we've been talking about this for a long time. We've been talking about this from a prepping perspective, that there's shit we need to fucking do. We need to rip a bunch of fucking Band-Aid off. Remember, Heavy, we used to sit there and talk about, man, they just need to crash everything and get it over with. Just fuck it, crash it, rip the Band-Aid off. Let's fucking get the healing process going. And it's gonna suck for a while, but we need to do what we need to do so we can get fucking everything back on track. I'm okay with it. If there's shit that's more expensive to buy, but it's not fucking groceries and gas, like, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay.
I got you. As concerned of all the federal employees that could lose their jobs, I think they're going to be giving golden handshakes. I see that done in a lot of municipalities where they go, oh, you've got 12 plus year, 10 plus years. We're going to go ahead. Well, we're going to fire everybody, but we're going to go ahead and give you probably a percentage of them, a large percentage of them, a golden handshake, a chance for them to retire and still keep something. So I don't know, but I see that happening.
Not if Elon Musk is in charge of cutting fucking spending and making things more efficient.
Well, that's the thing I was going to bring up. I mean, expect some resistance, and I'm not just talking about the certain powers that be. I'm talking about even the average Joe that probably don't like that they're winning. So I can see not only just somebody going to paint a target at Trump, but I can see it happen to Elon and Kennedy.
Alaska's at 2% reporting. Nevada's at 91. Wisconsin's 93 and Michigan's 82. And yet they still haven't been called.
Nope. And Google hasn't changed either.
Even Maine still hasn't been called yet, and they're at 72%.
Well, we are 7 minutes from the cheat. 7 minutes ago, 7 minutes from now, 4 years ago, Georgia
when the
and
cheat
Michigan started making huge moves.
Funny thing is we're gonna wait till the cheat time, 4 a.m. Like, they didn't do it. We still won. And then we're gonna go to bed and wake up, and they're gonna have waited like a half hour.
We waited an extra hour, motherfuckers.
Yeah, got you, bitch.
All right, let me see. Go Shout dropped in a super chat. Says read my last chat. Now will the Toyotas, Subarus, and Kias made in the U.S. have a tariff? Will the Fords made in China have a tariff? No, it would only be anything that's made overseas. It wouldn't matter. So the Fords would have a tariff, but the foreign cars that are actually made here would not have a tariff.
Well, okay, yeah, bad, right? But what that does is now
I don't think it's bad.
Detroit becomes a place where they make cars again.
Exactly.
And
I think that's a good thing.
Cities start making TVs and electronics and, like specializing in this area or that area because it's like geographically beneficial because you're located next to courts or water or population that's whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we can probably start making those chips.
But that also means like, hey, you want a computer? You're going to fucking work for it because someone else worked for it. So you're going to work as much as they worked or more. Instead of right now, it's you worked way less because they're in China, Yeah. But the upside is like, hey, next time we have a fucking drug shortage or a mask shortage or a you name it, we got it covered, bro. The other thing we got to do is get rid of a bunch of people who live here who shouldn't be here, who are competing for the food, driving up the prices, competing for the labor, driving down the prices for us, competing for the housing, making it more expensive to live and more, like less beneficial to work. You make less money by working and you work harder to make less and everything costs more. Why? Because there's a bunch of fucking people here. And I'm not saying get rid of everybody, but maybe just start with the people who have broken the law, with the ones who are currently breaking the law, and the ones who have come over the border with a history of breaking the law. Just start with those three groups.
I know Trump ran on doing the world's largest or mass deportation. Do you think he'll stick to that, or will they let him stick to that? And if so, like how is he going to implement the mass deportation?
Well, I know the optics of it will be used, obviously, like people being put on buses and trains. How's that going to look? But the one good thing about Trump being a one-term president is he doesn't have to give a fuck what people fucking think. He's not trying to get reelected. He needs to rip the Band-Aid off. This is one of the Band-Aids that needs to get ripped off.
Yeah, well, he
wouldn't. Once people are in this country and they've been here for years, I don't think it's right to get rid of them. Like we let them in, we let them work. They built a life. They haven't broke the law. They're not.
Well,
legal.
They did break the law.
Well, they're not breaking the law by living like on a daily basis, just living. And at a point, it's like, yeah, we kind of broke our own law by letting them do that. So who's in the wrong. I'm not sure. It's kind of morally fucking weird, and rounding up everybody, I think, is a little fucking extreme. And I think no one's gonna really have a fucking taste for that. But I think going after the people who you know have broken the law because they have a record, right? They've got 3 DUIs in Colorado, or the people who are currently breaking the law, like the guy who's under arrest right now for a DUI or whatever. And then the people who came across the border from Ecuador or wherever who have a murder charge in Ecuador that you know about. Get rid of those 3, or like known gang members or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, get rid of those 3 groups of people. And I think by the time you get, you know, like you start rounding people up and doing that, there's so many of them, it's going to take years.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah. I see that.
By that
Well,
time, Trump's out of office. You
I
spend 4
still
years
say
going after people. Like, that's all you're going to even be able to get to.
if
I
they're
mean-
here legally, they need to be deported.
Well, that's going to create more jobs dealing with that mess, because even before, like years back, before I was going to get hired doing Border Patrol, they needed people for that. And I could see that
Well,
coming up, ICE, all those different groups. And
That's Trump creating jobs then.
there's still people trying to get, they still need police.
So, I mean, you're talking, what do you think? Like 1 million people probably fit one of those 3 categories who come over?
Oh, way more, yeah.
Or more, but who knows? But it's going to take a couple years to round up 1 million people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, what do you do? Like, sorry, you've been paying your rent and working 2 jobs and raising your children, but time to get on the bus. I don't know. I
Well,
don't think
if
people
Trump
I don't think
does,
people have a taste for that, and I don't think that it's right to do.
if Trump does initiate that to happen, can the states basically send out their national guards to help round up the illegals? Good
What's with all
answer.
the randos coming into my chat and putting in hate comments? I love it. Put in more.
Wait, why?
Oh, you mean like that one dude had said something about the ghetto?
Wait, what? I have no idea what that.
I don't know if you consider that a hate comment or not.
No, just people just hating on Trump.
Oh, okay.
What'd you do?
Come
Put
in,
like,
make a comment, and then leave.
well, what'd you do? You just put yay for Trump or someone in your title video?
Nah,
What is their name?
Oh, there's J.R. Langwell. There's, let's see, who else? Ernest Thompson. Who else we got? The Truth.
Is Night Strike still here?
Nah, he bailed.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
bailed probably 30 minutes ago or so.
Well, he forgot to end his stream before he left.
Ooh, free smoke on Night Strikes.
Everyone say some shit that's gonna get Night Strike actual strikes on YouTube.
Maggot retard. The problem is wouldn't that affect both your channels too?
Yeah,
or all of your other channels too?
Well, what we do is like we make it private and then we report his channel as soon as the chat's done.
That's fucked up.
Good times. Jesus Christ, dude. This has now become an 8-hour chat.
Well, it's 2 in the morning now here,
Well, history in the making.
which means maybe things will start happening. I say give it 15 minutes. If things don't happen, things don't start moving. Hey, speaking of which, hello, Night Strike.
How do I turn this shit off?
I believe you just hit leave the studio, right?
No,
No, you
gotta
gotta end
go
the stream.
to the thing and hit remove. You have to remove your stream from the thing in the top right.
Okay.
There you go.